I'm Brandon Gordon Gab, GabGames.com, and this is Apex Legends. I just picked up. When you speak truth, they don't want you to. They don't want to hear it. They try to bury the truth. And right now, the truth is this game is a bunch of bullshit. I can change spot difficulty in Bot Royale, which again leaves me with the question of how much of this game is bullshit. I got over 6,000 hours logged in this game. Over 6,000 hours logged in this game. And it's like, I can't get a win sometimes. I can't get a kill. I can't get a knockdown. And I'm like, I know I'm not ass. I got over 6,000 hours in this game. I put a lot of effort in this game. Time, dedication, practice. It's like you just can't. You can't win. Like, how?
Guess I'm running out of ideas.
How, you know? So now that I'm in Bot Royale and I'm exploring, I'm like, I'm gonna do some training. I'm gonna do some practicing. Like I do in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Like, I don't have to technically ever play the Battle Royale again. I don't have to play the Battle Royale ever again. Right? I'm like, bot difficulty level, things like this prove that this game is bullshit and that it's not you sometimes. It's the way a game was developed. I've been saying that about a lot of free-to-play games. This game, you know, favors those who spend money. Games like those favor those who spend money. And do I have a problem with the business model, the business formula? That I don't per se. It's how it's done. That's the issue. I have no problem with the business model. Here's the problem, though, because it is a fine line between a predatory type of deal. It's made for independent companies, small companies that have no big financial backing. For example, what's big financial backing? EA, Electronic Arts, is a big publisher. You know, they got big money to throw around games, to polish games. So, this game, I got a bit of a problem with. Fortnite, when it came out, Epic Games, you know, Ninja Studios, they were relatively unknown. Ninja Studios is known for Candy Crush and Fruit Ninja, I believe. Again, two relatively small games. I say relatively small because Fruit Ninja was everywhere, but Fruit Ninja was for the kids, really. Fun, trivial game, novel game. You know, Candy Crush, again, another game that That game is the grandfather, the grandmother of free-to-play games. But at the time, the studio was small. So when they created Fortnite, like, it was a big step for them. Still relatively small. Candy Crush probably brought in some good money, but they weren't a big studio. They're not Ubisoft. They're not Activision. They're not Midway, who make Mortal Kombat. Activision makes Call of Duty. There's some companies that are just too big for the free-to-play model. What they tried to do, which ruined the landscape of it, was they tried to replace free-to-play games with demos. Well, replace demos with free-to-play games. The difference with a demo and a free-to-play game
Replicator coming down.
is that demos actually gave you a completed level. They gave you a taste of what the video game is. As to where free-to-play games, they're like, it's free because it's not completed, and then, we don't have any money to complete it, so take it with a grain of salt.
I'm running out of ideas.
But some of these games are never completed. If that's the case, is this game completed? Is Fortnite completed? You know what I mean? So, there is, for me, a limit on stuff.
Sending out a decoy.
Now, to have a easy mode, a medium, hard, in a game that was supposed to be multiplayer, it's a bit weird. It's built for multiplayer. It's a bit weird. But it's a grain of salt, because I'm here to be objective. It's not a biased point of view.
I say we move there.
Respawn Entertainment is still one of my favorite gaming companies ever. I say that wholeheartedly. I say that with everything. This, Titanfall, Star Wars, those games are solid games. They're solid games. They're made pretty solid. But the fact that I'm like, is it because you know who bought the match?
Yeah, sending out a decoy. New kill leader, soon to be me.
Because those who buy the match just seem to walk their ass through, do all types of dumb shit. Like, the fuck? And it's a problem. People put time and effort when you could just change the difficulty and do script all types of bullshit to help favor a person that paid money. That's where it becomes predatory versus, they're apex predators. They're like, we're apex predators. We're here to make all the money. But that's where it becomes predatory when you lock shit behind a paywall. It's like, no matter all the time and effort I put in, you won't be good. Because as long as you don't pay no money, you're not gonna win. So yeah, I got a bit of a problem with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Recharging my shields.
when right, you're like, it's
Hey,
not
new
me.
upgrade. Spiffy. Is that do people still say spiffy?
You know what I mean? Like I thought it was me. I'm saying I'm crying foul. Motherfuckers like, get good. You suck. But now we see the foul. It's like,
Let's go over there.
you know, it's quiet.
Sending out my decoy.
I say we move there. 45 seconds until ring close, mga kapatid.
Right?
Replicator coming down. Half the teams are down. Half
Because
to
if
go.
you have a bot difficulty, we know everybody in the lobby ain't real.
Go out and bamboozle them.
You gotta know that. The reason you gotta know that is if the game is supposed to be an online multiplayer game.
Bam to the woozle. Yeah, sending out a decoy.
Heard that.
To sell on that model means your game
Go ahead.
lives and dies
Shields. 1 sec.
on a player, what you call it,
We're already in
on your
there.
player number base.
I think this place needs a little more.
You'll never survive like that because people change their minds every day. People find a new thing, they jump on the new hotness. If you're counting on people to play your game,
Bet that care package has some sweet gear for us.
you're a bit drunk to think that your game is going to last.
2 enemy teams left. Wait, that means
Right.
we're top 3.
Stand the test of time if it counts on multiple people playing your game at once. It just don't work like that. So you gotta have bots. I'm not.
Sending out a decoy.
My beef isn't with the bots. It's the fact that I can't get a win because you like not only bot difficulty high, but you hear me complain about
Bins have been restocked.
attack damage and defensive damage, stuff like that. You know? Like, because I used to think it was the, just because people play rank. Like, rank isn't supposed to have any special effects on the game at all. Just because you play rank don't mean that your defense go up. It doesn't mean that your attack goes up. None of that. It just means that you play rank. You're playing for a rank. And I'm complaining like, I got to empty 6 clips, throw a grenade, and fucking hump a motherfucker for them to die. When the motherfucker turn around and I'm dead. That's programming. That's the video game. That's, you know, that's developer predatory practice versus actually being good or bad.
Bamboozles for the foolsels. It works, it rhymes.
I got a problem with that.
They're hitting me. Firing. Okay, that must just have been the last one, because no one's revenging or whatever.
1 squad left. La bonne land.
So,
Opponent far.
again, they do all this shit so that you lose,
Spotted. Over there.
you know,
Hostile over there.
so that you're like,
You got bamboozled.
maybe I'm doing something wrong. You know, maybe,
Reloading.
you know,
Check it out.
make you feel like you might gain an advantage by,
Enemy
what you
down.
call it, by buying shit. You buy shit, you don't buy the guns and skins. You know, the difficulty,
Okay.
it changes the difficulty with the purchase. Is what I'm believing now.
Reloading.
That I can't prove. But it changes bot difficulty with the purchase. Again, might give you extra damage or something. It's bullshit. So make you feel like you gotta purchase. You gotta purchase.
You are the Apex champions.
It's like I like to compare it to women. She might let you hit if she like you enough. But if you buy her things, your chances go up slightly. So with the bot difficulty shit, I got a bit of a problem, you know? Because it's like, it's not you. It's supposed to be set somewhere, you know, even. The floor itself is supposed to be even. So think of all the money people spent. Now this is just another proof that this game isn't made for you to win. It's made to take your money. But that's not a good game. That's predatory practice. Right. What's the point of playing something that's rigged against you? If you go to the casino and you believe you could win, you'll play. But if you go to the casino and you find out that the game is rigged against you, are you going to play? You're like, hell no, it's not made for me to win. I'm not going to go drop $200 on a slot machine when the slot machine says this machine only gives out money once every 3 years. And you better hope it's not in the beginning of the year. Because you still got 2.5 years of this machine just taking money. Right. It's not made to win.
I use heavy artillery.
So what the fuck? Right. It's rigged.
Countdown.
Like, oh, you can win. It's just once every 3 years. Like the fuck? But people come in every day and drop a bag in that bitch.
Replicator coming down, my friend.
Follow the leader, that's me. Or not, whatever, I mean, as long as we win.
Right, you be like, you ready to sue everybody. I've been playing this game for 6 years.
You guys, we're flying right now!
PS5 version and PS4 version. I've been on the PS4 version for about 4 years. Right, because I upgrade my console. So it's not made to win. I'm just saying, I got every right to complain. Because some games, again, you're going to tell me I've been playing NBA 2K for the better half of 20 years, and all of a sudden, I can't win. I don't know how to play basketball. It ain't got nothing to do with competition. It ain't got nothing to do with, right, change of times and change of play styles. Just because the game says you can't win. Why? Because 2K started going to a monetary process. Pay for VC and all this shit. Look at all the money spent on games that The whole purpose is to play to get better. Because that's the fun of video games. That's the fun of anything. For me, at least, the more I put work into it, the better I get.
Package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
What's the point of putting the work into it if I don't get better? If we're gonna go kids, like a student who like, I'm failing this class. You, your mama, your daddy, your brothers, your sisters, every night, y'all sit here and y'all study and y'all practice, and you still seem to be failing this class. They can't fail you off work, so they fail off homework. So they fail you on some other bullshit. Like, the teachers just don't fucking like me. At some point you gotta be like, well, yeah, for the past 6 months, we all sat here. I know the motherfucker know the shit. The motherfucker passing their test. Like, what the fuck is the issue? Just can't pass. Don't pass, go. Something's wrong. Right? Same thing. Like, how do you play something and you never get good at it? How do you put time and effort and you never get any better? But you keep asking for money.
Bamboozles for the foozles. Yeah, I said it. I leveled up.
Dating a girl,
Rewards for that, or...
and I never get no ass, but every time I see her, I need my nails done. I need my hair done.
I say we go there.
You got bamboozled. Look at you.
Got company out there. Let's check out that area. Enemy spotted.
Go bamboozle.
Target spotted.
Fool 'em.
Let's go that way.
45
You know, like, that bitch gotta go.
my friends. Replicator incoming.
The relationship never gets better.
Alright, we're down to 50% kids. Yeah, that's some pretty easy math. Someone's got to take out the new kill leader. They're too cocky. Pay attention, gang.
So
Not far
again,
from the ring. We
the
got
thing
30
with this
seconds.
difficulty shit,
For the fools. It was better in my mind.
it's weird for me.
Let's go that way. 10 seconds. Ring's just ahead.
You know, and I'm like, why the fuck the computer don't help me up?
Warning. Movement in progress.
You know? I put up the difficulty. Like, now the computer helps me up.
Agreed.
Which means it affects a lot of shit. That's a big issue.
I think this might need a little more. Using the decoy escape. You got bamboozled.
Danger close. Contact.
Enemy close.
Give him my shield to recharge. Enemy shield cracked.
Hold tight. I got your back.
I'm recharging
Like,
my shield.
that's weird for me.
Beginning ring countdown.
Do I have a problem with bots in the lobby?
Restock.
Again, no,
Give my shield to recharge.
I don't.
Give my shield.
The game gotta survive. It's not about, right, having bots. Oh, I'm mad that there are bots.
Heard that.
The game gotta survive. It's the fact that it's like, I can't do shit because you want to make the money.
Let's
Not
read
because I'm bad. People put effort and time into shit.
Opponent over there.
Target spotted.
Right, your game gotta survive. Without bots, your game don't survive. It's a multiplayer game. It's an online multiplayer game. Everybody won't always be online.
Got company out there.
Right.
1 minute.
So you gotta have bots just to keep your game alive after popularity falls. Or else you have super long wait times.
Broken enemy shield.
Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
Last one is recharging.
You have super long wait time,
Recharge.
and you'll never be able to get into a match.
So beautiful.
Contact. On my marker.
So yeah, it's okay. If you ask me.
Pop in the chimney.
I shot at an enemy shield.
Repeat on left.
Reloading.
Off the right. I'm spotted. Give my shields a recharge.
Right, it's the fact telling me that I'm not good because you raised the bot difficulty to not just the bot difficulty, but then again there's health buffs, there's damage buffs.
Bamboozles for the fools. That was better in my mind.
Right.
Airstrike coming in.
That the computer get
Grease.
Company out there.
Rifle over there.
because you like
Y'all learned this.
you suck.
Backs.
Give me money to get,
On
you know,
my marker.
a little bit of money to bypass all this bullshit.
Cracked an enemy shield.
Bamboozled.
Down to target.
Right. But you like it's bullshit. You know it's bullshit. And you charge me for bullshit. It just don't make sense for me.
You are the Apex champions.
Right. Give me money for this bullshit. Because again, I could use 2K as another example. After a certain point in 2K, or a certain difficulty, they insert extra bullshit. The game itself, you know, it already highlights superstars. Your LeBron James, your Steph Currys, your Kevin Durant's, your Kobe Bryant's, your Michael Jordan's. They already play, the bot itself already plays like they're God. They can't do no wrong. You can't stop these motherfuckers. Right? And that's just superstar power of a computer bot. Now you add on the fact that scripts and how games are programmed. Like, not because you're bad, but because we say so. For the next 3 minutes, you can't score. But this team, because on 90% on their shots, they hit 90% of their shots for the next 2 minutes. But for the next 3 minutes, you can't score. That has nothing to do with my talent. That has nothing to do with my skills. That's the game bullshitting. You know? To say that, again, with difficulty, like how in a game like this, you're like, the bot might have a little extra damage on their guns. They might have a little extra defense. You know, to translate that into 2K terms, the computer or the bot team might shoot 90%. You know, they might be a micro fraction of a second faster than you. You know, to change your reaction speeds and shit. I could live with that. You know, I gotta close out faster. I gotta, you know, make sure I contest the shots so that open shots, you know, maybe, you know, the contest mess up shooting percentage a little bit. It go from 90% to 95 with a contest. 85 with a contest. You know, I'm doing what I can to affect that. But to say that I have no effect on it whatsoever, that's predatory practice. Again, to say that no matter what I do, I could take 3 open layups at the rim they're all going to miss because the script says I'm not supposed to score for 3 minutes. Right at the rim, I missed that shit like a blind man missing the sign the girl gave him. Like, you didn't see me wink at you? Bitch, I'm blind. Get what I'm saying? You this close and you miss. That has nothing to do with my difficulty. You know, that has nothing to do with me as a player. That's just bullshit. Right. That no matter what you do, you won't score. After a certain difficulty, they do that. You know? It's scripted. Some of these matches are made for you to lose. That's why they hope that you go with the ego and like, I'm going to play as hard. I'm going to play on the hardest difficulty. You don't go check yourself. Right. At some point, you're supposed to be at least better than you were when you started. Right. Ain't no way you put 100 hours into something and you still at square one. I don't believe that. To say you're perfect out there, I can't say nobody's perfect. Anybody's
Drinks
perfect.
on me after this. Oh, not on me. Although that did
But to
happen
tell
once.
me I can't
9 times.
get a kill, I can't get nothing because
If you're watching,
nothing more than the game says so. Like, you haven't spent money in 3 days.
come on, we've got what?
He gets nothing. The kid gets nothing out there.
Round one.
That's predatory practice.
Not afraid of heights.
Change the bot settings.
Replicator on its way down.
Right. Because you can't.
This is the best part. Check this
That
out.
is right. That sometimes the order comes from up top. Or the script of the game. It's not because you're bad.
Oh yeah, nailed it.
And I've watched lobbies where, or I've seen videos where motherfuckers just kick a nigga out the lobby because they don't know who it is. Or they put them on a shitty team.
Beautiful. Dangerous.
Like, who's that guy? I don't know who that guy is. Put him on the team over there. Fuck them guys. Like, literally stacking the field against players. You know, it goes a lot. This game it's a lot more than just,
Attention. First blood.
you know, point and shoot going on in the background sometimes.
That was the thingy I care about.
Attention.
And it's not cool.
Harvesters are online.
Yeah, I wish I could remember the video, who the fuck it was. They were in the lobby, and this was supposed to be like, I think tournament shit. Something like that. You know, it's like, how do you stack the teams to begin with? You know, I know where they were. You could stack the teams, and they say it's quote-unquote a private lobby, but that wasn't a private lobby if the motherfucker in the lobby you don't know. That's not a private lobby. That's a public lobby. Right. Because if it was a private lobby, you would know the motherfuckers in there, you invite them in. So that was a public lobby. For a motherfucker to be like, I don't know who the fuck that is. Fuck them.
Got extra supplies here? No need to thank me. Check it out.
which
Care
for me
package
is a
coming in.
problem. Right? Hey, fuck them. Put them over there. Like, that ain't cool. Ain't cool at all. It's predatory practices.
Sending out another me.
Because you're
Yeah,
making
he's good
people
looking.
believe they're bad. Again, so they spend money. When it's like you could have had a good competitive game.
Bam goes the boozle.
If you'd have made it competitive. But you didn't make it competitive, did you? You made it with the intentions of money.
I leveled
Money.
up. It's o'clock. I better pick one. Hey,
Halo's out. Get inside and get right.
Like, first of all, you don't know how to make money. I'm spending money on a chick I can't get none
bam to the
from.
woozle. Sending
That
out a
makes no
decoy.
sense. You know, you ain't my friend. We ain't cool. Trying to bang, 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 bang. So,
Round 2.
it's a little weird,
Ring countdown.
Bam.
right?
Bam.
If
Running out
motherfuckers
of
was winning,
ideas.
Pay attention.
I'm like, ooh, I like this game. You get the money.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator here, falling down. Cracked. Bingo. Firing. Reloading.
That's how I got the Mirage Edition. That's why I got the Mirage Edition. Me and Mirage was in here putting in work.
Bam.
Target
Bam.
spotted.
Guess I'm running out of ideas.
Enemy there.
You got bamboozled. Go over there. You got bamboozled. Dude to the rescue. Wake up, rings moving. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We wiped the whole squad. Recharging shields.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Take the gun out the hand.
Attention.
Just
Delivering
upgrade.
care
1
package.
second. Care package coming down. Replenish the
The
stores.
interact button. I find more uses for the interact button.
Bam to the woozle. Yeah, sending out a decoy.
But again, if it's like, oh, you can't win after so much time, so much effort, like, I don't expect to win them all. But I do expect to be at least a little good.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. Loot
Already in the
bins
next
have been
ring. I smell
restocked.
victory. Heads up, got one here. Enemy shield cracked. Opening fire.
Close to me.
Enemy shield cracked. You got bamboozled. I think this place needs a little more me.
Right here.
Enemy shield.
Enemy over there.
Reloading.
Big up to us. That was the last one in the squad. Only 2 other squad left. Hostile over there.
Sending out another me. Damn, he's good looking.
Put down a halo. Doc's gotcha. Evo harvester here. Target here. Making contact. Evo harvester here.
So yeah, I got a problem.
Hey, right here. Getting shot at. Reloading. Target here.
Max level. Hold your applause, please. No, That's enough, thank you. Oh, you're too kind.
Look before you leap. So yeah, I got a problem.
You are the Apex champions.
Right, all the money people spent. I spend more money if I was having fun. For example, Dead by Daylight. Simple enough, it does have bots and all of this shit. It's a fun game, whether you win or lose. It's just a game of tag. It's an elaborate game of tag. You know, the money spent, because it has such a simple game premise, it has to be fun. The money, I'll spend the money because I'm having fun. I'm not investing money. You know, I invest time before I invest money, because time invested should yield some results first and foremost. I can't be like, oh, yeah, I'm good, I'm great, without any time invested. Right? Invest time first. If investing the time yields proper results, I invest money. Now, there's only so much you can do after time and money is spent. Right? How many times can you buy a bracelet before you're like, I don't want no more bracelet? How many times can you buy earrings before you're like, I don't want any more earrings? How many times can you go to the movies before you're like, I'm tired of the movies? You gotta find fresh, innovative ways to keep things active and appealing.
Am I supposed to say more stuff?
Right? So because you have to find different ways to keep things interactive and appealing, and you know, it becomes a little more difficult. It does. That's why mixtape is so awesome. Because mixtape, it's like, get it while it's hot. You want it or not. Hey baby, I'm about to stop at Wendy's. You want some food or not? I want Chipotle. I'm about to stop at Wendy's. Do you want some food or not? Get it while it's hot.
Replicator touching down.
You know? The excitement of, yay, nay, shit, I don't know. I really have to taste for this, but food is food. I don't want to say no to food. So, fuck it, I'll take the Wendy's. The excitement of the split-second decision, right? Keeps things a little bit more exciting. But at the same time, right, it's like, here's the option.
There goes the boozle.
You want it or not, baby.
Something like that.
You know? Same thing with the kid. Hey, look, I'm about to buy, I'm here, getting food. You want something or not? You have the right to say no.
Voila, extra supplies right here.
To even be like, hey, you know, I was feeling something else. To see if I'm like, okay, fuck it, that's cool.
I think this place needs a little more.
You even got the right to ask that. But if I'm like, hey, this is what it is, it just is what it is. You know?
Attention. Evo harvest.
Like, what does that got to do with this?
Crafting, hang on.
A lot. Because you're sitting here like game modes. You could that's what I'm saying. You can mix things up so much with game modes, and then there's only so much you can do, right? Outside of trying to think of different game modes.
That was better than my opening fire. Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this.
Hey, right here. Target over there. Getting shot. Hey, right here. Right here. Close to enemies here. Hey, spotted here. Shatter the prey's shield. Come on, right here. Crack an enemy shield.
I think this place needs a little more me. Yeah, reloading.
Right here. Close to me. Right here. Awesome.
Juice to the rescue.
Down to Mark. Down another squad. We're good. Got company out there. They're bad.
Sending out another me. Damn, he's good looking. Firing. Reloading.
Cracked an enemy shield. Target here. Tango down. I broke an enemy. I spotted here.
You got bamboozled.
I broke an enemy shield. Recharging my shields.
Give my shield a recharge.
Full squad down.
Right.
It gets thinner.
It's like,
Reloading.
now that, let's say this game itself
Recharging shields.
is done.
Healing
As
up.
far as, like, look, we gave you all the game modes we can. We you know, everything. We did the best we can. Here's the game.
Half the squads have survived.
You got
despite their
different options in gameplay. Battle Royale,
Think this place
that,
needs a little
you
more.
know, team deathmatch, control, arenas, right? These are all the game modes we're going to give you. If you still want it to be a live service, where does the live service go next? Again, you can do little things to improve quality of life. For example, again, what all can I interact with?
Upgrade
Yeah, all
time.
these objects.
If only they had a Mirage up close.
Can, you know, I take the sword. Can I take the gun out of a person's hand? The stealth, right? I think it should be an instant knockdown. If you get up behind somebody, they don't see it coming. Do your animation, instant knockdown. You still got to move around depending on proximity to the other teams. You got to hold the finisher button again to pull off the finisher. I could rock with that, right? Cone. Like, can I pick up a cone and throw that at a motherfucker?
Let's reposition there. Round 2.
You know?
Beginning ring countdown.
What all is there that I could do to interact with the world? If you get to a point where, like, let's say
Let's check out that
this
area.
match,
Rings nearby and it
we're a
closes
little
45.
stagnant, right?
Why
We
wait?
got all these
Let's go.
care packages and stuff. It's a
reposition
big
there.
map. I appreciate the big map. The reason I appreciate the big map versus the team deathmatch map
Let's reposition
Ideally,
there.
something I can
is
rub and rub
the
your
option to
face.
actually use long range weapons.
Rings close. 30
Let's go
seconds to
that
do
way.
up your laces. You trip, you die.
Because ain't no point
Check out that area.
in using long range
Now
weapons.
that's an-
Got the banner. Let's bring him home.
Got one here. Never mind, sorry.
Right, when we're all just,
Copy.
the end of the map is here to there. Ain't no real point in using long range weapons.
It's on. Rings moving.
Got one spotted.
Heard that.
So I appreciate the big map. It's how do you improve the game, the life. Again, I believe in having prowlers and
Firing.
Care package.
Bam, there goes a boozle.
all of that shit.
Or something
Like,
like that.
drop some prowlers in the care package. Drop some specters. You're like, stagnant. Last time a motherfucker shot a gun
Spotted.
was 4 minutes.
Faking him out with a decoy.
Let's spice it up. Right? Can I hold them? Right? And use them as body shield.
Right here.
Loop in restocking
Down to target.
complete.
Spotted. That's your name. Safety's off, folks.
Oh, I forgot.
Enemies here. Make it two.
Right. Can I use them as a body
Hostile,
shield?
Right here. Hostile.
Shit like
Danger
that.
close. Replicator touching down.
Like, caught your ass. Took your gun. Took your gun. Knock your gun out your hand. Body shield.
Enemy shield.
Let's negotiate this.
Take fire. Down to target.
Right. Let's have some contact negotiations.
Got one here. How about this way? I could use some help.
Heard that. Give me a sec. Recharge your
Right.
shield.
It changes dynamic of the game a bit, right?
Copy. 1 minute. Rings nearby.
Can things
Healing. One
like
back.
even if
Got company out
you
there.
add consoles. Like you got these ring consoles and these
45 seconds.
to be
Ring is
like,
strong.
hey, look guys, we can send some care packages of Prowlers to something to other people. Right. Like, hey guys, you know, that's how you, all of a sudden, like, you just on your merry way. And then a care package of Prowlers just drop.
Okay,
Spectres.
I guess I'm the kill leader.
Like, oh shit.
Only 2 more
Right.
squads. 10 seconds. Healing. Watch my...
To affect the battlefield, all these things that you can do to affect the battlefield.
Level without breaking a sweat. Giving him the chimney.
Right.
Repeat on last.
To spice things up, to be, huh?
Apex
Drop a few drops, you know, to get the Prowlers and the Spectres on yourself. Like, ah. Right. For me, it's more of a, everything, RPGs come down to time based. I love Biomutant. Biomutant is a great game. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game. There are some RPGs are great games, you know, and some of the problem with RPGs come from the missions, the way missions are set up. It's always backtracking. Go to point A, do something, come back. Well, oh, excuse me. Go to point B, do something, come back to point A. Take you across the map just to unlock the map. A lot of missions in the beginning take you across the map to unlock the map. You'd be like, I'm walking. It's like Lord of the Rings. We're walking. Second movie. More walking. Third movie. More walking. Drop the ring in. And we're walking back. You know, Lord of the Rings got a lot more walking than action. Time. If my last encounter, I say 5 minutes, right? Max. My last encounter was 2 minutes ago. After that 2 minutes, somewhere in between 3 and 5 minutes to create a predictable, unpredictable pattern. You know, after 2 minutes of non-action, we got the next 3 minutes, somewhere in the next 3 minutes, we're going to put something in your way for you to have some action. To keep the player engaged. ADHD. You know, you're like, this game will be fun, but sometimes it feels like there's nothing to do. So it's time you create a timer. In between this, right? In between this time and this time, we got to drop something here. Just to keep player engagement, attention, and alertness. This game should do things like that. Especially if you're going to go with if you're protecting this game for the long term. After the popularity is dead. You know, like I said, I have no problems with bots. I have a problem with putting me in situations where I can't win. You're like, you can't win. Just because we said you can't win. 2K. This game was made, in this stretch of 10 games, your team is supposed to lose 7 games out of 10. No matter what you do, your team is supposed to lose 7 games out of 10. That has nothing to do with me being bad or good. That's just the game script. But this is supposed to be a competitive game. This is where it's supposed to be a game of skills, reaction times, and
win again.
basketball IQ. If my basketball IQ is higher than most,
Here to have fun. And
then for the most part, I got the advantage on the field. Like, he don't play aggressive. He don't play necessarily physical. But basketball IQ puts you somewhere else.
Round
Boy,
one.
looky here. I've mastered the jump.
we're already inside the next ring.
You
Good
know?
strategizing.
But when you take all of those factors that make a great player out of the game, and you just like, because we said so, for the next 7 out of 10 games, you're going to lose.
Oh, this is the best part.
That has nothing to do with my skills. That has nothing to do with me being good. That has nothing to do with me being bad. That's just because
Pull it off.
you like adversity. You gotta deal with adversity. Like, you make a good balanced game. You bring in the players. Then it creates the adverse landscape. You know, one day I could be the man on the basketball court playing pickup games. The next, I could be, low man on the totem pole. Because there's no telling, the adversity comes from the field. There's no telling who's going to be on the court at the time.
Not far from the ring.
Scan the survey beacon. Like, ooh, there's a team there.
I think we should
Release the hounds.
Evo harvesters are online.
something good that way.
Right. Just to be like, because even if the hounds, let's say they're not, like, it could be like the Revenant shit, the zombie shit, like they're not necessarily, they don't have the highest health, but it's enough to create a commotion. A commotion in this game
Wake up, ring's moving.
leads to third parties. Third parties create the adversity again. Right? It gets the action kicking up.
Let's explore.
That's why this would be like, don't shoot unless you got the shot and you ready, you know? We scan.
Be a good idea to go
If there's a team here, there's a team here, and there's a team here. Our goal is to not make a noise to get caught in the middle of all of these teams. That's why when you engage in certain fights, it's like, really? If the fight take more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, I'm gonna say, you should disengage for the most part, or at least be aware that you're gonna be third party. That's why I don't get that people don't like there's you get third party in this game. It's a battle royale. It's a Royal Rumble. Your team versus the field.
Oh, someone got the party started.
Right. It's your team versus the field. You know there's a possibility of third party. It's not even a question. You're one of 20 teams. It's not a question that you're going to be third party. Like, how long since we shot something? I don't think we shot nothing since we landed. It would have been release the hounds. Send in the murder bots. Murder bots! Sending in the murder bots! Right, just to create the action. But the murder bots are different from the contestant. This game is this is the Hunger Game.
Yeah,
Apex Legends is
You got bamboozled. Shield cracked. Downed an enemy.
it is the Hunger Game.
I'll pick an upgrade while you
Right, you don't have to send in another contestant.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
45 seconds. Ring's
Right.
not too far. Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy.
This is the Hunger Game. This is the perfect. The Hunger Games is the perfect analogy for this game.
There. Opponent, far.
Pay attention, gang. Not far from the ring. We got 30 seconds left.
Making contact with enemy. Opponent there.
Bam to the bam. I'm running out of ideas.
Aye, an enemy there. Hostile spotted. Enemy there.
I think this place needs a little more me. Yeah, better get an upgrade. In with the new and out with it. Nothing gives it. Opening fire.
Hostile right here. Broke the shield.
All about shooting the gun.
Hostile spotted.
You know, you improve little quality of life. Like, at least if I shoot the gun, this shit
This
jerk
upgrade's
or
made me
something.
stronger, faster, and chiseled the durer.
Right, if you want to mess up accuracy.
Looks like only half the squads are left.
So many before the gun
Care back. Enemy spotted. There.
falls out your hand or breaks or something.
Aye, enemy there.
Care package over there.
Right, because you pick up other weapons. So to break the weapon, I think would be
Enemy spotted. There.
something. Right, you're like, fuck.
Enemy
Right.
there. Good.
Shit. What's the bin? What's the body? I need a weapon.
Contact. Rival here.
Bam! Bam! Guess I'm running out of
Quality of life.
Loot bins
To
have
give it
already
a little
stopped.
bit
Some
more
of us aren't inside the ring.
oomph to it. Because
Contact. Enemy here.
we all trying to remix the same gameplay formula, right? As developers.
Got a replicator. Come. Hostile over there. Aye. Enemy there. Spotted. Opponent there.
All trying to remix the same gameplay formula.
Enemy here.
First person shooters are first person shooters. There's only one formula.
Guess I'm running out of ideas.
Get the gun,
T-White.
don't get
I'll
shot,
play for them. I'm
shoot
using
somebody
my
else.
brass. Only two of that squad. Got my halo here. Come heal in the
You might do team deathmatch. You might do free for all. Capture the hard point. Right? It's the same gameplay formula.
Bam! Bam! Guess I'm running out of ideas.
Opponent there.
Reloading! Care package over there.
So it's what quality of life
Enemy close.
do you bring to the same gameplay formula?
Enemy nearby. Hostile close.
Reloading!
Opponent is close.
Right. What makes you stand out? What, like, honestly, Respawn Entertainment don't have to add nothing to this, to the first-person shooter genre anymore because they added the ping system. The ping system is one of the greatest systems,
Who are the Apex champions?
one of the greatest add-ons to the first-person shooter genre. I don't have to talk to my teammates to communicate with my teammates. I don't have to hear people, you stupid fuck, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Because then I'm going to get rowdy and I'm going to speak up and, you know, all this shit. Everybody's a punk bitch, a stupid bitch, some racist slur. Because people do get competitive out here and try to win. It's a game to win. We're out here to win. We're not just out here to shoot people. That's why they give you the team aspect of it. That's the point of playing the multiplayer aspect. It's not like people not out here trying to win. Kevin Garnett is a perfect example. Kevin Garnett talked mad shit on the basketball court. Do he or do he not?
Keep your friends close and your enemies under
Why? Because that's his competitive gameplay. Sometimes he don't even talk shit to players. He just gotta
There's a window
hype
that we
himself
work.
up. You know, you see him beginning, hit his head on the rim post, things like that to hype himself up. It's not even necessarily to the other players. It's just how he play. That's what gives him the intensity.
Stand by for free fall.
Like, I'm gonna get in your head. I'm gonna piss you off. You know, so I take it with a grain of salt. That's why I try to mute people.
Attention.
I don't talk
Delivering replicator.
none of that to my teammates. We gotta move
Replicator
around without
incoming.
that because you better watch how you talk to me. I'm a grown ass man.
Again.
I can't go there. Let's go ahead.
We'll be well positioned there.
That.
Okay.
Let's go over there.
1 minute. We have time to strategize.
Let's explore over there.
Oh, just one went out the door.
We should continue there. Less than 1 minute. The ring is not far.
So I try not to take it too personal, but at the same time, watch what the fuck you saying out there, motherfucker. Just because you can't get it up, you gotta do all that to get it up.
We have 30 seconds. Prepare.
Hostile over there.
Let's go over there.
Let's put you in a
Out
bind.
there,
Hero
over there.
harvesters are now available.
Enemy over there.
Spotted. Let's explore over there.
10 seconds to the ring.
Right, it's like, because it's not just children, and like children, that's how children play. You know, kids, no, you don't compete then,
Use the map as your guide. The ring is moving.
right? Like, you don't compete.
You'll find energy ammo here.
First blood.
Heard that.
Copy that.
First blood has been taken.
We should continue there.
Mark me.
So I'm in the corners because that's where I want to be. Watch my ass.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package incoming. Taking fire. Enemy shield cracked. Phase tear ready.
Contact with target.
Recharging shield.
That. Making contact with enemy. Making contact with enemy.
I downed an enemy. Reloading.
Let's put you in a bind.
I downed an hostile. Strong work. Finish the last of that enemy
Go
squad.
team.
We routed that squad. Hardly a challenge. I have leveled up. Now, which skill to hone?
Gotta kill, man. Gotta kill.
Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
I have sharpened my skills.
I like the fact that you got the option. It's not bad. I just don't prefer it. But you gotta add quality of life.
Beginning ring countdown.
Half the squads remain.
It's the little things. What brings your world to life.
Ring is close.
Replicator incoming.
So being in a competitive, this is still supposed to be a competitive shooter. Apex Legends is supposed to be like, I'm the toughest of the tough, like SpongeBob and Patrick trying to get
We
in the
have
tough
30
club.
seconds. Prepare.
You know, a little bit.
Beware, an Evo harvester is here.
Enemy shield cracked. These ties bond. Enemy down. Reloading. Your attentiveness has proved valuable.
Victory and slaughter.
Using a Phoenix kit. Cover me.
Here was your
Care
cuff.
package coming in.
Get black ass behind cuff. Get your ass behind cover. Is that better? I am black. Alright. Good chance. You don't need cover.
I've located some extra supplies.
Alright. But you need cover.
Three. Beginning ring countdown. Attention. Loot bins have been restocked.
Get your black ass behind cover.
Extra supplies. You would do well to use them.
Hostile over there.
Blessings upon us. A replicator descends.
Target over there.
Not
Contact. Getting shot at. Reloading. Hostile close.
these bonds are easily broken.
Down an enemy. Hostile right here.
Good. Cutting a phase tear.
Contact with target.
I'm under fire. Reloading. We're close to the ring. Bound by my hand. Reloading. Enemy down. The ring is near. 45 seconds remain. That was all that remained of the pitiful squad. One squad remains. Time to focus. Do not let them test you again.
Alright, the seer. I know. That seer was on the hill. There's Bloodhound. I thought it was seer.
We have our Apex champion.
Right. But it's just certain things to add quality. You gotta make it long run. You have to think about the single player experience. You got to think about the single player experience. If you don't think about the single player experience, then what are you going to do? It's a multiplayer game. You ain't right. If you don't have bots, your shit won't survive. It's not about having bots. Your single player experience. Can't just be like, it's unbeatable. Like, the game itself is unbeatable. It's an open-end game. It's the Hunger Games. How do we add to the Hunger Game vibes? We drop care packages. We drop replicators. We drop. What else can you drop? Drop prowlers. You could drop zombies. You could drop murder bots. You could drop a titan. Like, what else can you drop into the world to expand it? Just even on a murder, kill vibe.
Like my look? It just screams champion, no?
You can drop murder bots riding prowlers, chasing zombies,
No heart to
you know, backed by zombies, all coming after you. Murder bots are the four horsemen of the zombie apocalypse. You get what I'm saying? You can even ride prowlers. Work on your mounts. All types of things.
Not so fast. Time to bind you.
No, I think I like the option to be able to pick up extra abilities as your tool or as one of your tools. I like that. That's hot. You know, that's actually
Shields are depleted.
The enemy's here.
right. That's hot. But
I have returned.
the
We will give our
if
enemies an
you do
education.
it where you just pick up abilities, it cheapens the experience because of what Apex Legends is, and you know, because of what it is. You have cool characters with cool abilities. You take out the cool characters. Right, you take out the cool characters. You activate traps. You take out the cool characters. When you just like, oh, pick up your abilities. Ain't no point in creating.
These bonds aren't easily broken. Recharging shields.
Cool characters anymore, right? With unique abilities.
Shields are depleted. These ties bind. I have caught them. Found, caught with no way out. Recharging shields.
Alright, like, I ain't got no kill yet. You suck. That's bad, right? Got my teammates out here flanking them, covering. I'm giving the cover.
These ties bind.
Tossing jump drive.
Like, nope, 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 nope.
Shields are depleted. Recharging.
That makes no such smile.
Time to bind you.
Right. Ain't no, it ain't nothing else but you cheated. Alright, I can't get no shot. That's what makes the shit ass.
Not so fast. Recharging shield.
Alright, they're like, you can't do shit. It ain't got nothing to do with me if they're lower than me. You'd be like, oh, you play this game every day, give somebody else a chance. It's ass. Hey, LeBron James. You play basketball every day. Go take a seat. Alright, what the fuck is the motherfucker shooting at me?
Recharging.
This is what I'm saying. Just because you see my silhouette don't mean that you got the shot.
Recharging.
I'm trying to shoot through buildings.
Let's put you in a bind.
Either you good or you not. Y'all niggas ass. 18's legal. Pushing back this way. That's a Havoc.
Recharging
Select
shields.
5. Get your black ass behind cuffs.
This will bind pitiful, allowing themselves to be caught. Recharging.
We're halfway to winning, Amici.
They will be bound.
Recharging shields.
Un momento, por favor.
People to say anything to make you, right? Like, you play the game too much. You live at home with your mama. You ain't got no life. But then don't want to admit that you're good. Now, you only saying these things because I am good.
So let's come back. Help out, fight strangers, whatever.
Because you hear the echoes and the... You hear it. These voices ain't in my head. Because the voices in my head say, you the best in the world. So it ain't the voices in my head. Say these bitches could suck my dick. That's the voices in my head. You know, and I mean that literally.
I must recharge my shields.
Give me some fucking head.
I will not fall to careless error. Put you in a bind. Pitiful.
Alright. I'm lighting your whole team up. Voices in my head, they could suck my dick, literally. So it ain't the voices in my head that's telling me this shit. That's why I don't get why games need your phone data and all this extra shit. Alright, like niggas can't die out here. You fighting two people shooting the wall.
Tossing frag.
Alright, that's right there on. I'm aiming right here on the ground so nobody else come up.
Shields are
So the
depleted.
point making it a trap.
Recharging. Stinger incoming. Not so fast. Time to run.
Alright, punching this motherfucker in the face. Like, no, I can't get punched. I ran up and punched you in the face. Alright, motherfucker can't get shot at all. That's why you don't hear, these are your champions. Y'all niggas is ass. Can't be a champion playing ass. Right, you literally didn't hear the announcer say shit. And now it's like, match is over.
If I get taken out, it will
Right.
be with a ramp.
Like,
Alright, let's do this. It'll be fun. And if not, well, you know, we all make bad choices. You live, you learn. Life goes on.
The arena desires blood. Bleed this squad
Check
dry.
yourself or wreck yourself.
You wanted an arena. Now prove you are fit to stand in.
Arm up. We got a win to take.
Love me an LMG. Gotta promote wherever I can.
at least you got the options. I don't got the options.
Round one. So much potential.
Right? That is rigged already.
Enemy spotted.
I think this place needs a little more
Hey,
me.
Ace. Let's
Yeah.
go. Ace.
Have some materials for us? Dudes to the rescue.
Contact. Spotted. Double timing it. Go down. Shooting enemy shield. Down.
Rigged.
Need a medic.
Told you. Alright, it still show you standing here.
Nice shot. Enemy shield broken.
Reloading.
You're talking about on the crowd.
Shot at.
Enemy here.
Reloading.
Enemy here. There's one.
Recharging shield.
Batty.
Faking him out with a decoy. One sec. Healing up.
There's one. There's one.
You got bamboozled. Look at you.
There's an enemy. There's one.
Go bamboozle.
Buddy! Got that. There's an enemy.
Yes, the superior fighter is clear.
Your ability, most important thing first. What separates you from everybody else.
I'm out of light ammo.
Right. That's why that's the first thing.
I'm out of light ammo.
That's what separates you from the rest of the field. Everybody got guns. Everybody get behind cover. Everybody right. Abilities is the first thing that separates you from the field.
Got some materials for us.
Spotted. Double timing it. Putting up some out cover.
Shots fired and they're hitting me.
Oscar Mike. Spotted. Got materials. Oscar Mike. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Stand packages. Tossing up some out cover. Spotted. Double timing it. Oscar Mike. Spotted.
Sending out another need.
Enemy shield. Give me a sec. Recharging shields. Jump.
Reloading.
Backing up my cover. Taking fire. Putting up some out cover.
Go bamboozle. Bamboo. You got bamboozled.
Enemy shield broke.
Open enemy shield. Reloading.
Reload. Out cover's getting backed up. Putting up some out cover.
Look this way. Troops o'clock. Enemy down. You got bamboozled.
Shit.
I'm down.
Lucky mother.
Recharging shield.
You got bamboozled.
Out cover's getting backed up.
Making contact here.
Out cover for you, mate. This good for you.
You learn to get close because they act like they can't get shot. Can't shoot me. Can't shoot me. You gotta get close. I'll put my hands on you, nigga. Gotta shoot you. Put my hands on you.
Reloading.
Alright. Put my hands on you. I gotta shoot you. Put my hands on you.
Kill. Efficient. Victory is close. Achieve it at all costs.
It's gonna be tight. One more.
I did not.
Nothing does me better than an LMG.
Just a little something to remember me by.
Be able to actually select what I want. We're better together though, team.
Round 3.
Right? We don't need to walk in a straight line.
Actions.
Spread out.
Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not...
Hold the line. Right? You're our cover then.
Got materials. Get out of the chimney.
You got bamboozled.
Got materials.
How about this way? Shots fired. And they're hitting me.
Off the mic. Spotted. Getting shot at. Spotted. Double time. Cracked an enemy shield. Off the mic. I'm spotted. Reloading. Give my shield a reshot.
Reloading.
Let's go this way.
Bamboozles for the foolsels. It works. It works.
Pop in the chimney.
So I save you now, and you're on mop-up duty for the week.
Right.
Seems fair.
Let's just hold the line. We don't gotta fall in a single file line and line up like fucking ducks in a row.
Shields to recharge. Eat red. Spotted. Double timing it.
Recharging shield.
Some flunkers shooting at me.
And bam goes the boozle. Ha. Oh boy. You got bamboozled. Bad news, I'm down.
Healing up. Hold on. My shields are recharged. Taking a knee. Patching up. Charging my shield.
I'm gone.
Good for you.
I'm gone. This Friday. This Friday at 11 o'clock. Kids supposed to be in school and I'm not playing against kids.
Right. Now this is what I'm talking about.
Right. Big 11 o'clock in the afternoon. The motherfuckers at school.
Gotta promote whatever I can.
Personally, I prefer my lobbies to be separated by age to begin with.
Round 4. Do not hesitate.
18 and up.
Bam to the bam. I'm running out of ideas.
Not legal to get the dick.
You got bamboozled.
We don't need to talk. We don't need to be on the same team.
Got some materials? Got some materials?
Enemy's shield broken.
Move that way. It's dupes o'clock.
All right.
Package incoming. Taking fire.
Give me my shield to recharge.
Reloading. Cracked. Got company,
Because I'm
people.
a single man.
Reloading. Downed an enemy.
I'm down.
Getting hurt over here. Come on, bamboozle. Give me my shield to recharge.
Never mind.
This good for you.
All right. You got the height advantage to begin with. Right. Here we go again with that shit. Now my shit moving. My shit wasn't doing none of that shit. And Bob Royale, and you telling me these niggas not cheating me?
Win this thing.
I got the option to. All right, you telling me they not cheating me? Cheat.
Flunkers shooting at me. Reloading. I'm cover for you, mate.
Bam to the bam. I'm running out of ideas. Fire, they're hitting me. You got bamboozled.
Could turn the tide for them.
All right, y'all sitting here cheating.
Give me my shield to recharge.
Get shot at.
Ass.
Down. Stinger coming in.
Guess I'm running out of ideas. Crack. Reloading. Decoy escape deployed. You got bamboozled.
This is off, folks. Enemies
Shield.
Reloading. Bam to the got bamboozled.
Throwing thermite.
Reloading. Me.
Come on, man. What type of bullshit is this? Alright. What type of bullshit is this? Got my right. That's why you don't hear shit. You never hear this of your champions anymore. Lawsuit. The way I feel, it's a lawsuit. I'm gonna game till I die. Gaming is life for me. I've been gaming since I was 5. When I used to, first I had to ask, can you hook up the game? You hear all the blah blah blah, complain. Finally hook up the game. Learn how to hook up the game. Watching them hook up the game. Once I learned how to hook up the game, sneak and hook up the game my goddamn self. Like, how'd you do that? I didn't want to ask your ass. Right? Well, you like when it's like you're not supposed to know how to hook up a game. The first game system I ever played was the I think that's what it's called.
No, you don't scare me.
I gotta double check. No. Yes. I forget. Yup. ColecoVision.
Let's fight some fires, fellas.
I think that's what it's called. The one they used, it had like cards that you enter into the front. My pops had that. And then I went to Nintendo. You know, because Nintendo, you had the Nintendo Next. Like, gaming is life to me, though. I do my work, clean my room, you know, take care of business, so I can sit down and game.
Sending out another me. Damn, he's good looking.
Take care of my responsibilities so I can sit down and game. Gaming is life for me.
G'day, enemy here.
So, right. Again, like, some people call this life.
It works fine. You got bamboozled, didn't you?
Here comes the sting. Reloading. Took out an enemy. Who's next? Target shooting at me.
Broken enemy shield. Reloading. I'm down.
Took out an enemy.
You got bamboozled.
Getting shot at.
Right, like, fuck, you get your ass out the way. Motherfucker starts busting, you move out the way. Standing there like I'm busting back. And you dead man then. Right, if we gonna go with suspension of disbelief. I shot at you, I missed. You don't turn around and pow, 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 cause I'm that good. Nigga, then you dead. Get your ass out the way. Find fucking cover. If I got stormtrooper aim, move your ass out the way.
Round 2.
Right, you got lucky enough the bullet missed you.
Joker's shooting at me.
Shot fired. And they're hitting me. You got bamboozled. bamboozled. Jukes o'clock. You got bamboozled. Enemy shield
I
cracked.
gotta shoot motherfucker, I gotta shoot the ground. Cause motherfuckers like, oh, right. I'm doing this shit. Ho, 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 ho. Gotta shoot the ground, and then it's not even showing motherfuckers ducking on the ground, right? Because they gotta clean up your fucking weak ass gameplay, making me look like I'm weak. When it's your weak ass gameplay, you don't respect the game. Right, doing that shit. Anytime you see a control do that, nigga, you just tap in the circle button. You're not doing nothing special, you just tapping the crouch button.
Round 3. Do not relent.
Got some materials for us? Down to enemy.
Cracked an enemy shield. Reloading.
Grab materials. You need resources. You need resources to upgrade. Get your resources. In the game until I die. If you, again, here we go. I love using this. Ladies, at what age do you start putting on makeup? 12. You start trying at 12, right? Now, you take a makeup to your adulthood. Then you wonder why sometimes men like, makeup don't work for me. Because we associate makeup with kid shit.
I just hope I don't have to fight with that
Now you can
smiling
either get
robot.
better at putting on your makeup, or nobody tell you shit and you look like a clown. You paint on your face since you were 12 years old and you never grew out of that.
Always look out for the little guy. I'm not talking about me. I'm just petite.
Right. Makeup is life for some people. It's not that you're like, I'm hiding myself behind makeup. That's my problem with when my daughter was going through that phase.
Not afraid to get your hands dirty.
It's not that I don't want you to wear makeup. First, there's a certain way you gotta wear makeup. Makeup should be subtle and it looks like you're not wearing makeup. Right? But some people use makeup to hide who they are. Right. Some people use makeup to hide who they are. Fall in love with your face first before you try to cover it up. You know? Like, I'm not hiding behind the video games to be like, I'm super soldier and I'm super this, I'm super badass and macho and cool.
Got some materials. I think this place needs a little more me.
You know? It's what I enjoy doing. It's who is part of me.
Enemy spotted. They look small. Reloading. Recharging shield.
Right. It's a difference.
Bamboozles for the fools. That was better in my mind. Reloading.
fuck out of here, right? Like, oh. Never saw it coming. No, I don't play new characters. Because new characters get a buff. Sort of. Just because they're new to be like, this is the new gameplay. This is the way you play. Right, this is the new hotness. So I don't play new characters. For example, Green Ranger, Power Rangers Green Ranger. When the Green Ranger came in, nobody could touch the Green Ranger. He was just badass. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they tried to replicate, that feeling. That's why I don't, play as new characters. Like, the new character is just badass. They can't be touched. That's what they mean by the meta.
Round 2. Do not falter.
Right. What is who is currently protected by plot armor? The new character protected by plot armor. Wraith is protected by plot armor. Caustic, for the most part, is protected by plot armor.
How about this way? Dupes to the rescue. Check it out. Care package coming in. They're just bam to the bam.
Right. Who is protected by plot armor? Wraith is still our star. Wraith right now is technically Alter. Well, no. If we're going story-wise, it's obvious just by how characters dress, who got main character energy. I'll go back through it.
Just a little something to remember me by.
Round 3.
Oh, double check. Right. What's easy enough for you to be like, yeah, no.
Got some materials. Faking them out with a decoy. You got bamboozled. Look at you.
Care package. Could turn the tide for you. Could turn the tide for them.
I bet that care package has some sweet gear for us.
Motherfuckers not up here, shit.
I'm down.
Right. So, sometimes again it's who gets the drop on whom. It ain't right.
But you know what? We're
Your
about to
scope,
not let them
all that
in.
shit don't mean shit.
think so,
Sometimes you just get caught with your pants down. End of the day, like I ran up on the fuse and oh, you see the reaction in the fuse. Oh. Right. It's your new control. I bought this control this year. January, December. That's how I know it ain't.
Sending out my decoy. I'm down.
Recharging shields. Reloading. Straddle grenade incoming. Care package Breach coming down. You're better off dead, but I could use the cover.
Get out there and bamboozle. I teach you. Getting shot at. You got bamboozled.
I cracked the skin suit shield. You can't escape. Recharging shields.
Send in a decoy. Alright, this is green stuff. You got bamboozled. Reloading. Downed an enemy.
Skin suits are here.
One side.
You can't escape.
Bam! Bam.
I cracked the skin suit shield. Shields are low. Recharging them.
Alright, you can tell the motherfucker's reaction.
Bam to the woozle. Yeah, sending out a decoy.
Alright, oh. Fight or flight.
Recharging shields. Shield cell here.
Send in a decoy. Got one here.
Death wish. Reloading.
Cracked. Reloading. Enemy shield cracked.
There's an extra person up here.
Double kill. A true fighter.
Right, they both were dead. They had an extra person.
Finish this.
Here.
Show them what little time they have left.
Right. Just know.
Time to stop holding back.
Bamboozles for the foozles. Yeah, I said it.
Not the guy. Oh, God.
Target's right in front of me. Using the decoy escape.
Care package arrived.
Too much footsteps to be like, where?
You can't escape. Reloading. I was born. Reloading.
I'm down.
Recharging shields.
Let's go here.
You're better off dead, but I could use the cover.
Bad news. I'm down.
I cracked the skin suit.
Right. Like, it's weird. Right. Motherfuckers shooting the thing before they even made eye contact.
Now stand above them.
Right, because I never ground the corner. Or maybe a sound. Maybe. just weak. They're weak. It's not rather right. Better off playing the Bob Royale. Look at that shit. You telling me they not cheating me? I don't got no other options. All this shit. Ain't nothing I can do. Nah. I've been streaming since week 1. I got my whole journey streamed here. I got my whole journey here. Every game of Apex, almost every game. I waited till I got to level 10 to decide if I was going to stream or not. If I was going to stay. Before I started streaming. Because I thought things were going to open up after level 10. But when your main streamer, your mainstay, it's just like, it ain't shit.
Wait, what I just
Don't put down some syndicate dogs.
Right. No matter how much you cheat me, it just keep proving my point.
Hone your mind to a razor's edge.
Look like a martyr, a hero versus, you know?
Your opponents.
Right. How much more you need, how much more proof you need that it's bullshit.
Some of you have become weak. Redeem yourselves.
All right, everyone stretch.
Right.
Important. All right, let's go.
Just cause I don't do that shit, like, I'm a grown ass man. I understand video games. I understand logic and physics. That shit don't make no sense. Trying to wall run and jump and shit, this not one of those games. Let it go. If you want that, go to a game that's one of those games.
Round 1. So much potential.
Get out there and bamboozle.
Right, it's not that game. Let it go. It's not me.
Enemy shield cracked.
Got some materials?
Reloading. Reloading. Enemy here. Pick them up. Reloading. I shattered an enemy's shield.
Decoy escape deployed.
I shattered an enemy's
This team stands together. Well done. Beginning round preparations.
Right. Like, let go. It's not that. You trying to learn shit that's not a part of the game. Then talking about I'm the bad one when you trying to do shit that's right. Like, it's just not that. If it was, right, what's the point of that? I'm not right behind you. Like, oh, right. Even then, I back up. If I can't, I don't need to follow you. If the moment I'm looking at you, I lose.
Go here. Got firing to do.
Open wide. Here comes the drill. Reloading.
Got some materials?
Here's an egg. Reloaded.
Because I'm just standing there watching. I'm not acting. Alright, I'm just standing there looking.
This round ends in your favor.
Right? You project where they're gonna land. You aim where they're gonna land. The fuck am I just watching you?
Celebrate while we decimate.
No. You got no choice but to land behind.
These boots were made for killing.
Unless you could got a character that can tap straight from the air like Ash or Octane, then you have the option to move in a different direction. But if I'm just right, if I'm this close, it ain't no fucking right. I can't grab you from behind. Ain't no point in me running that close behind you.
Not so fast. Time to bind you.
Got some materials?
Found some materials.
And bam goes the boozle. Ha! Oh boy.
He's shooting at me. Standing. I'm under fire. Reloading. Reloaded. That his shield is cracked. I'm down.
Enemy shield cracked.
He's shooting at me.
Ain't no point in me, right? Like, what the fuck am I running behind you for if I can't knock you down with a grab or something? That don't even make sense. For you to be like, ah.
Do it again while you still can.
Right, like, the fuck? It's only here for a limited time. Nope, because they keep moving the goalposts. Okay, see, this is where you can create a match. You create a private match, right? Create a private match. You need a certain number of players. Like I said, I watch a motherfucker like, I don't even know who the fuck this is. Yeah, I wish I should have shared it. I think I shared it. I don't know. I got to go back to my videos. But the motherfucker, I don't even know who this is. Throw them over here. Shit like that. You know? I watch so many videos of cheaters in there. You can't tell me they not in this shit. Like, can 60 Gibraltars throw in their altar at the same time, their ultimate at the same time, break the game? Like, yeah. There's no way you can have 60 Gibraltars. There's only one Gibraltar per team. That's 20 teams. You can only have 20 Gibraltars at the same time. If you plan, even if you create a private lobby, you can only have 20 Gibraltars because that's one per team. So it been broke if you got 60 Gibraltars. What you mean can it break the game? That's why I don't believe in cross progression with PCs. Because nobody buys a PC just a game. A PC is a work device. It's a plus that you could game on it. But a PC is a work device. It's made to create. Whether you're creating videos, music, video games, writing a book, whatever. It's made to create and do work. That's why PC gamers can't help but mod games. Because it's a device to create. You know, you gotta think about it like, this device is used to make video games, but I can't play video games on it. Like, how many people had that problem? Where they want to make you believe that your PC is outdated and stuff. Like, but this is made, I can make video games on this shit. I can literally make video games on my laptop. But let me try to play a PC game and like, nope. Like, how when I can make video games on this bitch? I'm like, hey, They're like, what is your goal with this laptop? My goal with this laptop is to make video games. They say less. We gonna make sure you hooked up. If that's your goal, say less. But yet I can't play video games on my laptop. Because there's a stigma because PCs aren't regulated. There is no standard for a PC. PCs are made to be upgraded, to grow with you. You upgrade hard drives, you upgrade all this other shit, you know? It's made for you to upgrade. So there is no standard for a PC, and because there's no standard, they're always going to tell you your standards don't meet the requirements. Right. You don't meet the requirements. Like, but this is made to make video games. It was built to make video games. Like, say less. This shit'll do all that shit with no problem, and you still be able to watch your porn at the same time. You could do your OnlyFans, play the video game, and watch porn all at the same time. You know, make your video game all at the same time. But anytime you play a PC game, it's like there's a problem, lag and all this other shit. Like, that's gotta be programming. It ain't nothing but programming. The device made to create these things can't play these things. Make that make sense to me. You can't make that make sense to me. There's no way you could justify that, making that make sense to me. So, let's try again. Right, there's no way that makes sense. Nothing about that makes sense. Programming. But you can't cross-progress consoles with PCs. And even when you have PC lobbies, because you like, it's so hard to, I was going to pick it out for you anyway. Because it's like, it's so hard to regulate because so many people create mods and stuff. You gotta have a new way. I figured out the way a while ago. I just need the funds to create my monstrosity. Now, I got the parts I need, technically. I bought everything I need to create that monstrosity.
Nice, squad. Let's go.
Right, like, even if it's not the prettiest, I got what I need to create that monstrosity. And it's like, here is the plan. You know, because here's the way it's set up. Got all that. I've been afraid to write it all down because I've already have music on freestyle stove. Not even freestyle, because, you know, I want to make money off my shit, so I don't even use the term freestyle.
Wings out. Got materials.
Materials over here. Got some materials.
Wings up.
Hostile right here, right in front of me.
Taking fire.
Got bad people noises this way. Like
Right.
people were making noises.
I need to make money off of what the fuck I've done.
Let's go here.
So it's not even freestyle, it was just off the dome. Right, they already stole my music. Right. You think I'm gonna give up my $1 billion idea After you already stole my music. Video game market is $1 billion industry. And I have the potential to reach the max of that. Right. This game itself, I freestyled and I've heard my shit on the radio. Spit shit off the dome. And I've heard my shit elsewhere. There's people that know my shit that came off my brain.
My eyes on this spot.
Wings out. Wings up. Taking fire.
Enemy shield cracked. Reloading. Broken enemy shield.
A coordinated assault. Perfectly executed.
Alright, it's motherfuckers that know. I was bumping it one day. Because it actually is pretty good. The final mix, I can't say I mixed it. But, to say that's me, I spit that shit. Fuck yeah. You know? And I was listening to it. And I'm on the bus stop. Motherfuckers like, oh shit, I know that song. You know? I'm like, oh. So it's a hit. Motherfuckers bobbing along while I'm listening to this shit on the bus stop.
Materials over here. Hey, we have a busted.
Materials. Check.
Got some materials for us. Target spotted. Busted a buster shield. Being targeted. Reloading. Shot spot. Got a bad guy.
Coming down. Wings up.
Recharging shields.
Alright, I got a marketing strategy and everything. Here's how it can't fail. Or, if we do this, it will take a long time to fail.
Need to protect it.
But, here's the longevity.
Wings out. Taking fire.
I've been down.
Right, because you crouch down. That's why I can't shoot you. But the game wants to fix it for you because you suck ass. There's corrective frames. Because they like, you don't know what you're doing.
To win?
It's corrective frame. Because motherfuckers doing this shit. Like this jackass, right? So they make it look like you still standing, doing this shit. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't need to see it, because I know, because I can't shoot the motherfucker that's standing right in front of me.
Round 4. The result is not yet certain.
Because it looks stupid.
Shots on me.
So the game have to correct the frame so people watching like, I might actually want to buy this game.
Materials. Wings out. Taking fire. Materials. Check.
Enemy shield cracked. Recharging shield.
Robots ain't got no heads. The headshot damage shit. Robots ain't got no head.
I'm coming to help over there.
Talking a bunch of nonsense. With all this headshot damage nonsense.
Inward call for
Robots don't have a head.
Pop the red here, right in front of me.
Burning over here.
Right. You can't do headshot damage to a robot. All that headshot damage shit, everybody got on helmets and all this other shit. Like, it's, it's just not good. What's the point of doing it all? To mess up aim. You want to tell me the stuff you're doing to mess up aim doesn't mess up your aim? That don't make sense.
Time to turn crap into gold.
We have a saying back home. Don't lose, Sparrow.
Right, it don't make sense.
Target locked. Just like old times, Dad.
Because it's to mess up aim. If you can have perfect aim doing the bullshit, you can get your dumb ass shot.
These are your opponents. Fight until your final round. Do you fear me, legends? Some of you have become weak.
Alright, it's not rocket fucking science.
Let the murder fest begin.
Because you creating a movement for yourself. You like Jim Carrey and me, myself, and Irene. Alright, do all that extra shit.
Wings up.
Materials.
Enemy here.
Because you don't have to fly up.
Materials.
I hear enemies this way, I think. Might be a gas.
Getting shot at.
Tossing up some amped cover. Got a care
Is
package.
you looking? I got that from somebody else.
Scanning for enemies. They're shooting. Enemy here.
Took down an enemy.
They're shooting at me. Reloading.
Come on.
Knock down one more.
I'm down.
Right? Why the fuck I'm this close to you and I'm punching you in the face and you're like, you can't touch me.
Prepare or die.
Alright. You shooting a whole other person. You not even paying attention to your peripherals. That's how you got punched in the face.
Round 2. You have your targets.
Wings out. Materials. Check. Wings up.
Super Mario.
Cover for you, mate.
Right, I got that from another person. I heard a Valkyrie flying. Like, where the fuck is the Valkyrie? I'm looking in the sky. Like, it makes sense. Valkyrie don't gotta. Right. Don't gotta fly in the sky.
Reloading. I'm down. Hey, attenzione.
Reloading.
I'm going here. Come on. Oh, hey, I need some help.
Reloading.
pointing at? No options.
I need optics for an LMG.
Ain't no pointing. Where the fuck I'm fly?
Round 3. Wings up.
Boom! Tracker set.
Wings out. Check.
Man, gotta make this.
Got us some materials.
Get shot at.
Attenzione, enemy here.
Stinger coming in.
Care package arriving.
Oh, they got me.
Quickly.
Nice shot.
I could use more stuff. Oh, they're shooting at me. I broke an opponent's shield. Oh, I'm down. Nobody look. Enemy here.
Wings up.
Victory. Prepare for anything.
Ain't no pointing. Right? Keep making my shit move. New control.
Round 4. Push forward.
Did you get shot?
Reloading.
Tossing up some amp cover.
Care package inbound.
Oh, new supplies dropping.
Slash one.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Silver. You lost. Final round. Take them down.
One more point and we win the whole enchilada.
No, because you down. You'd have been down. If you were down, fucking Ash would have been dead a lot sooner. Especially with the bullshit they pulling.
Firing Stinger.
Tossing up some amp cover. Backing up my cover.
Stinger incoming. Got a care pack. Oh, they're shooting at me. Their enemy shield is broken. Took down an opponent.
Right. I don't believe that nobody's better than me. I believe in a fair fight. Like picking president based off funds. Like it's a popularity vote, sure. But like it's weird. Your president is Trump and the country's going to shit. Right, our president is Trump and the country's going to shit. Because money make the world go round and he got the most. Don't make it fucking good. Alright, why is this shit still pending? They should have been took my money. Okay, right, I was gonna say they should have been took the money for that shit. Where's that other 20? Should have been called. I should have technically took out 60 here. Yeah, that took a second to show up. I'm working on my, what you call it? I'm working on my credit. But a fucking 18-year-old, maybe. Is she hot? Is she my type of gal? Am I single? Right? Did I groom this chick from yay high or something? What are the situation? What is the situation? Because again, I know, okay, like ladies, I know my boo thing, my wifey, the good lady I proposed to, she might protest, but she ain't gonna protest. If 18-year-old Ray J came up to you right now as an adult, it's like, baby, I've been watching you, and I see you need a man. Let me be your man. You're gonna be like, no. You're like, for the love of Ray J. Because Ray J, her boo thing. You're gonna drop them jaws right there for Ray J. Quit playing with me. Right, as a single woman. Not saying you in a relationship, not trying to say you're a promiscuous woman or nothing. You gonna fuck Ray J. You gonna fuck 18-year-old Ray J. Right? Now you don't know me, shut up. That's probably what she said. Right, but you would. If 18-year-old Beyonce came up to half of the dudes out here, they fuck. 18-year-old Megan Fox came up, you would fuck. So, miss me with the age conversation. Motherfuckers paying $1,000 to take pictures with Chris Brown. Paying $1,000 to take pictures with C Breezy. And you gonna tell me a grown ass woman not fucking an 18-year-old C Breezy? I see a liar. Paying $1,000 to take a picture with this nigga, just to take a picture. You not fucking an 18-year-old Chris Brown. You drunk. I'll show you a motherfucking liar. White women love Usher too. Usher! We love you, Usher. All the fans want to run and grab my hands like some screaming Usher fans. You tell me you ain't fucking an 18-year-old Usher. Suck my dick and shut up. Be back. Good example. Why I can't press circle? Right. I'm here pressing fucking circle. Pressing the shit out of circle button. Trying to cheat me already. Cheat me in the goddamn lobby. Saying just some motherfuckers just, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I know motherfuckers that's bobbing along to my shit. Get what you say. Whether I smoke weed or not, I'm not crazy. I'll sit here just to be able to put you on blast like you gonna do it again because you can't help yourself. Just to put it on blast. Which I've done numerous times already. What's up? How can I help you? No, I'm not smoking shit. I'm not a crackhead. Weed doesn't move me all the time. I smoke because I like weed, not because I need weed. It's a difference. Some people need weed. I don't need weed. I like weed. Some people smoke like they crackheads. Can't eat shit, do shit without weed. That's what's up. I'm glad you got off work, sir. Hope you put in them. Nah, I don't gotta do shit. I'm sorry. That was rude, but no, I'm cool. Thank you. Like I said, you don't got to. You do it because you like,
Come for revenge?
it's my me time now after work. Like, right? Like some people need their coffee in the morning, even though they don't need their coffee in the morning. Like I don't need it. It's not like I need it for a boost of energy. You know, you do it just because it's your morning routine. Thing that makes you like, I got to do something for me. You know, the satisfaction of the warmth and the sweetness of the coffee does something
I'll be sure to leave them with some
to the brain.
scars.
You're like, I got to do something for me before I go clock in all these hours. You know, again, yeah. Of course it helps when you study. Because again, it's something you got to do. You do for you. When you ain't got no choice but to do other shit. You know, like, I noticed with my mother the other day. What makes her feel
Need some help here.
What makes her feel adult is being able to curse. Right. When she's with her friends. Like using language like a fucking sailor sometimes. It just makes her feel more adult when she's with her friend. It makes her feel at ease when she's with her friend. You feel me? So there's certain things that people do.
Prepare for the next round. Your opponents will.
To make themselves feel more adult. To make them feel like them. Like, what was the first thing you did as a kid to make you feel adult? The first thing we do as teenagers to make us feel like we're older is how we dress.
Round two. I hope you have discerned.
You know, it's my clothes, I can dress how I want.
Wings up. Bandit down.
Care package inbound.
Wait. Care package incoming. Think I have?
Fire.
Don't matter, it ain't got shit to do with me being good.
Enemy shield cracked.
Right. It ain't got shit to do with me being good at the game. No matter what you say. I could live with your mama. I'm still gonna be good at the game. You still gotta cheat me. Still gotta hide behind plot armor. I could live with your mama.
Game faces.
She could be playing with my balls every day.
One more point to win.
It ain't gonna change the fact that I'm good at the game. Right, no matter what you say,
I'm out of light ammo.
is how you dress. You like, I can wear my clothes, you know, trying to dress how you want. That's the first thing, is trying to gain your independence, and you know. I'm like, I'll buy you clothes. I'll buy you clothes. So you buy your own clothes. You know, here's what the clothes are. Right?
Crashing and burning over here.
Don't nobody else get shot. Like I said, it don't matter. I buy clothes. You're gonna buy. You're gonna wear the clothes I buy you. Until you can afford your own clothes. That's why they lost the privilege of the Cash App card over there. They thought they could buy the clothes they want with my money. Fuck you talking about? I gotta make sure it fit right and all this. It's not to make you a nothing. But here's what it is. I used to put money on the Cash App card, give them the card. Until I gotta start confiscating shorts and shit. Nope, that's not what I chose. It is what I chose. I'm not gonna sit here and cheat me. I'll drop out before I let you cheat me. You know? Fuck that, give me the card back. Because if I gotta start confiscating clothes, like, there was one summer, the girls were banned from shorts over here. You're not wearing no shorts here. So we agree
But it can be a little complicated.
on the length of short.
What did I just say?
Of course, women, I'll let them, you know, it's just cute. No, fuck that shit. Fuck what you talking about? Certain length. Why? Because they're just starting to get into learning how to dress. If I let them wear that now, the next step when they could dress on their own actually is going to be hoochified.
Like exercise.
Because you got to remember, this is still my parents are buying my clothes phase. Only reason I dress like this is because my parents are buying my clothes.
Replicator incoming. How good is that?
Right. Right above the knee.
Follow the leader.
Till you graduate out of high school. Graduate out of high school.
Tell me you guys are
Then
focused.
to feel risque or adult, the next step is probably mid-thigh. Because you're not used to dressing like that, you're going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird. Right. When you sit down, mid-thigh goes, when you sit down from mid-thigh to upper thigh. No way a fucking teenage girl should be wearing mid-thigh shit. So when they sit down, they shit move up to upper thigh. And that was just purple. Right. They shit should move up to upper thigh. You know, by the time that happens, their pants are gonna be upper thigh because they're comfortable with upper thigh shit.
Attention.
And then when they sit down, ass cheeks are gonna be out.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
I hear ya.
Right? Like, shit, somebody better teach your ass how to dress.
Hey, we got bad guys over there.
They just switch.
All lucky
Right,
guys.
right in front of my face.
This next ring. Downed an enemy. I leveled up. Nice. And it's much nicer.
Here comes the old knuckle buster. Throwing jump pad. Mira, the new kill leader.
God, I'm not Valkyrie.
This upgrade's made me stronger, faster, and chiseled. Or is a word, but I'm so chiseled.
Let's go again.
Care package being delivered.
I said, I'm a grown ass man. I take care of myself.
Care package coming in.
My location has nothing to do with my ability to maintain myself and take care of my family. Everybody came
Faster, faster, faster.
live with their parents to begin with. It's a bit of a sensitive subject for me. Like, this ain't where I live my whole life. Know that. Nice as shit is now, it ain't always been like that. Know that.
Got extra supplies here. No need to thank me.
Faster, faster, faster.
When the quality of women is ass, can't blame me for, like, I don't need a woman at the moment.
Hitting the eject button.
I need some pussy, but the piece. A piece of ass or a piece of mind.
And the rest to dust and waiting.
Not like it ain't some women that ain't out here willing to give me some coochie. Got time. I just,
Sending out another me.
all that stress,
Looking.
I'm straight.
Let's go faster.
Countdown.
What are you waiting for? An invitation? Get in the ring, compadres.
Just is what it is.
Check out that replicator coming in.
Prowler down. Wake up.
Let's check out over there.
Bloody yeah.
Bamboozles for the foolsels.
Boys,
It works, it rhymes.
Here.
Just is what it is. Everybody can't.
Care package over there.
It takes a lot of hard work to move back in with your parents to,
Hell yeah.
right, to make it happen. My shit wasn't easy. I beat my dick before I deal with bullshit.
Ooh, that's gonna kick.
And like I said, peace of mind.
Hey, max level. Do hold your applause, please.
Say count my cream or get in between those titties. They decided to get in between those titties and got jacked, and the police called on.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Enemy spotted. It looks small.
Check it out. Care
Cause
package
pussy ain't all of, you know, its part.
faster, faster, faster.
Right, they got their ass robbed.
Bam! To the... Bam! I'm running out of ideas.
They had one job. Take care of business first.
Reloading. Downed enemy.
Attention. Loot have been
Start shots fired and then enemy. Decoy escape deployed.
Right, because I can't take the gun.
Bad guys, let's do this. Ooh, that's gonna kick. Enemy here. Knuckle cluster out. Enemy there.
Spot lobby. Should be able to play how I choose. Right. It's a bot lobby. I should be able to play how I choose. Bot Royale. Alright, teammates didn't help me up. None of that.
I got this thing in the box. Or is it the bag?
Cheating is
Yeah,
cheating.
whatever the case,
If you
we're
want
winning.
to cheat me, you want to cheat me. But it don't change the fact that you're cheating. Don't change the fact that you'll never be better than me because you're cheating. You'll never be better than me. I always have the high ground because you can't play me head up.
Round one.
Looky here. I've mastered the jump.
Countdown.
You can never play me head up, so you can never be better than me.
Replicator delivered.
Replicator here, falling down. Follow the leader. That's me.
Could never
Don't-
be better.
Whatever, as long as we win. You guys, we're flying right now!
Get this bitch a bag. The bitches be tripping. Alright? Shouldn't have nothing to do with my teammates reviving me just because this shit ain't on hard. Motherfuckers right there. That ain't got nothing to do with motherfuckers reviving me. Speed bot difficulty. Being revived. Like, how the fuck I ain't being revived? That's just part of the game. Right here, motherfuckers' face, they ain't being attacked. Motherfuckers going out of bounds and shit.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Can never be better than me as long as you got a cheat. Never ever. Cause I don't gotta cheat. Play me head up. By then, you gotta fucking turn me on at this point. I'm already turned off.
Someone got first blood.
Already fucking turned off.
Care package coming in.
So what the fuck you want from me?
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
Never out here looking for a handout.
Nothing on my sleeves then. Whoosha! Extra supplies.
If it's
Magic.
necessary,
That's what I was doing.
it's like
Hey,
necessary diet.
Charging the shield. Don't worry about me.
Picked an upgrade that'll make everyone totes gels. Go bamboozle.
Gotta get to the money. Nothing less, nothing more.
Bam! There goes a boozle or something. Opening fire.
As long as you're playing the murder game still though.
Round two. Beginning ring countdown.
Sending out another me. Damn it, he's good looking. Ah, lucky us. We're already inside this next ring.
Half gone, half left.
Line it up with your ultimate. In the center of your screen. Line up the object with your ultimate in the center of your screen.
Care package over there.
Replicator coming down.
The ultimate lines up with your logo on your TV.
Evil harvester here.
As a center.
Warning. Ring closing.
Good. We're inside. Charge down there.
Fortnite. I blame Fortnite. Fortnite used to remove the rectile from my
Bam goes the boozle.
what you call it?
Care package being delivered.
Check it out. Care package. Shot fired. Hit me. Using the decoy escape. Reloading. Using my shield to recharge. God bamboozled. What did you
Knock it over there.
The rectile from the screen. Like, I don't really need it.
Kill leader appointed.
fired and they're hitting me. Taking them out with the decoy. Recharging shield.
Bart. Making contact with enemy.
Got bamboozled. Reloading. Down to the enemy.
Attention. Loot bins have been restocked.
Right. The dot for your aim. That's what it's called, the rectile. Fortnite used to remove it.
You are the Apex champions.
I don't really need it. Alright? Like, here's my peripherals and here's my center. The rectile is in the center. Right. Like, you know when you're looking at your peripherals versus looking from your center. My priority first is my comfortability at home. My household. Like right now, my household only exists in my imagination because I don't have my own space. But it's the tangible part of my household is me and my daughter. One-on-one, Flex Washington, you know, and what was her name? Daughter. I can't remember Kyla Pratt's, you know, what you call it. Kyla Pratt name in there. But Flex Washington and his daughter, that's my household. Flat out. I'm a single dad trying to make shit happen. That's my household. Right now, I'm in my mother's household, so I'm limited to what I can do.
I'm literally this hair, this face. I mean, come on.
I know what you're looking for. And then
No, nothing. I'll be broke as long as I can sit in my house and not worry about shit outside of pleasing the woman and the kids.
Round
I'm
one.
Jump Master. I'll pick the party spot.
Like, I'm broke, baby, but I do my best. What you need?
next ring's far.
Need me to tell the kids shut the hell up, go make dinner? I got you, boo. No,
Attention.
like,
Delivering replicator.
my household is important.
Check out that replicator. This is the best part.
Give up all the money first to make sure we don't need anything. Like, we might not.
Oh yeah.
We might have to do the free fun shit outside, like go to the beach or something. Go to the park. But this shit right here, nigga, this house shit, we ain't gotta worry about shit. We ain't gotta worry about bills. We ain't gotta worry about food. Right.
1 minute until close. Rings nearby.
Because I give my last. If we can't afford it, then we can't afford it, and we need to find something we can afford. No point in trying to live above our means.
Rings not too far.
Even if we gotta live under our means in order to save up to live accordingly. Because there's nothing wrong with living a little bit, below standards to level up.
Let's move.
Sending out my decoy.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
That way, fellas. Move your butts. There, haul ass. Reloading.
10 seconds to the ring. Where'd you go there?
Bam! There goes a boozle, or something like that.
Enemy shield. Enemy down.
I've been playing like this since season 1.
Wake up, rings moving.
We're moving enough, it's distracting. What game have I ever played where the numbers above the character head, like, motherfuckers be damage for 100 damage? Like, the fuck does it mean? 100 out of what? I don't know. It just says 100. Right. It's just a distraction. So you forget you're playing a murder game.
Damn, he's good looking.
Heads up. Care
I don't need that distraction on my fucking screen. Cause you looking at the numbers. Might as well be shooting the numbers over a motherfucking head. Been playing like that since season 1. What the fuck is this shit? First off, this shit gotta go.
Yep.
All the effects and shit, you're not even seeing what the fuck it is. Sometimes the effects is just smoke and mirrors to hide shit that it's broken.
Get the bamboozling.
Take off the makeup.
You got bamboozled.
What? That's my teammate behind.
I'm down. Alright, enemy down. Hey, I leveled up. Today's upgrade.
Wrong, go over there.
Ooh, I'm thinking, can we do like a hollow?
Right, take off the
Always
makeup.
wanted one for my buddies.
Hostile spotted.
Enemy.
Let's go here.
Enemy spotted.
On it, mate. You kill leader out there. What a go-getter.
Heard that.
See, this is what I
Enemy right
mean.
here.
Fire broken enemy shield. Contact with hostile.
Down. Need a little help.
Can't get no help.
Right here.
Broken enemy. Contact with hostile.
Enemy here.
That's the last of that squad.
Well, here.
Enemy down.
Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
There's one right here.
Right? So that you can.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
So it's part of the scare.
That way. Recharging my shields.
Juicing me shields. On your feet, mate.
Now that is an upgrade.
So
One more squad.
you can't see everything. It's part of the gameplay experience. Be like, oh, right? Discount double check. Ah!
You are the Apex champions.
I'm hoping that I got enough money after they quit playing with me and remove everything off my goddamn ledger. Because for some reason they be trying to play me. Like, I pay all my bills before I get out the bed. Once payday hit, every bill that needs to be paid, get paid before I get out the bed. Beat my dick and pay my bills. Let me get my nut and pay my bills. Need that post nut clarity. Ain't nothing else important outside of making sure my household is taken care of. I'll not have no car. Not have no bitch. But the one thing I'll never have to worry about again is a roof over my motherfucking head. Because when you begging people for a place to sleep at night and you sleeping on floors and shit, because that's the only time you could, it's not even like, when I was house sitting, it's probably the most peaceful. I was still sleeping on floors, regardless what you say, because it was either newly renovated buildings or buildings that's being renovated. I need space. I need to breathe. And sleeping on them floors gave me the space I needed to breathe, especially when things were tense at the mother's house. Just because motherfuckers don't like you. Boyfriend don't like you, so you the problem. Because he helping paying the bills. But that nigga live here. That's his job. I slept on so many floors, but I hate ceilings. Because you're not going to cap me and limit my potential. Like I said, motherfuckers don't know what it's like to be hungry and not have. And partly my fault, partly not. It was a difficult time. Somebody, in order to help somebody elevate, I had to bring myself down. Because if they comparing, it's like, well, you're the only one that's a problem. So in order to help elevate, I had to lower myself. Like, well, at least you're not like this one. Sacrifices you make for people sometimes go over people's head. They'll never see it. That's why, for all my mother do for me, I try to acknowledge. I try to do better. Cause I can't, like sometimes my mother send me food for lunch just because. Like letting me live here and stuff. It's a sacrifice. Gotta acknowledge. My daughter's mother. Lately, she ain't been bitching and complaining, but it's 50-50 double-edged sword. Because I do my part. When I couldn't do my part, it's one thing. Motherfuckers beat you down. Like, when you don't have, motherfuckers beat you down. But people don't like to acknowledge what you do. So it's double-edged sword. You ain't got shit to complain about. This shit clockwork now. Spring, you need spring clothes. You need back to school clothes. You need back to school supplies. There might be a few school fees. Outside of shit like doctor's appointments and stuff, finances it's pretty much linear. It's cycle. You could just be ready for the cycle. Doctor fees will probably be the only big thing. Right? Got to go to the dentist, need a copay. Got to go to the doctor, you need a copay. Things like that. It's not my job to pay your bills. It's not my job to put food in your house. But again, clothes, things like that. Fine. My daughter should be able to call me, Dad, I don't want to eat this shit in the house. Because you can't tell me there ain't no food in the house. Y'all live in the house. Gotta be food in the house. Just might not want to eat what's there. My daughter could call me, Dad, I want to eat this shit. Can you buy me some food or something? And I should be able to be like, okay, baby, no problem. Right? But to sit here and tell me, like, I'm not doing shit, you drunk. Double-edged sword, because there's things she know that I don't know that she don't say anything about. But right now, she ain't got no reason to complain. Because I do everything that's on the cycle without needing to be asked, just because this is the cycle. If you ain't with the program by now, you'll never be with the program. Certain things like school fees and shit, like, let me know. I ask, hey, anything the kid needs, anything that's needed. So shut the fuck up. What is your hobbies to keep you content? Is the question. When you're at home, because all the resources or all the finances have been put into the house, what the fuck do you do to keep yourself content? Do you read? Do you embroider? Do you do embroidery? Do you fucking sew? Do you work out? Do you game? Do you binge watch TV? Do you bake? What do you do to kill your boredom? Because it's not on nobody else to kill your boredom. That's on you. The priority is to make sure we don't have to worry about shit. Roof over our head, food in our. After that's taken care of, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. Everything else is just luxury. Everything else is luxury. To know that I don't have to worry about grabbing toilet paper when I go take a shit. Like having a roof over my head is the main thing. Place to shower, shit. Sleep. Nothing more important, more valuable. Household comes first. House is God. I never in my life. Never in my life do I want to worry about a roof over my head again.
My #1 fan's watching, so you know I'll be fantabulistic.
No. I done had people do me so dirty when it comes to a roof over my head. Like, I'm building to establish a motherfucking base for my daughter, stability for my daughter.
Spent gunpowder. Smells like victory.
I had motherfuckers do me so dirty. Then got the nerve to be like, why you mad?
Good thing my buddies and I
Fuck,
are
I'm mad. Bitch, I told you coming in, I'm trying to build a stable life.
Oh, this is the best part.
Why the fuck I'm mad? Because this was the agreement. This is what it was.
Here, falling down.
Why am I mad? You fucking with my daughter's livelihood. You're not just fucking with me, you fucking with my daughter's livelihood. My daughter's stability. All you fucking enemies. After that point, all y'all the ops. fuck? Fuck you want from me?
Bamboozles for the fools. She got bamboozled. Reloading. Enemy down. Kill Bezumba. Hostile right here, right in front of me.
Okay.
Let's move that way.
Solid copy.
Reloading. Send them a decoy.
Even harvesters are
Ultimate's
now
ready to rock.
available.
You got bamboozled. Reloading. Alright, enemy down. I leveled up. Nice. And I get an upgrade. Nicer. Shield crack. Reloading. Oh yeah, I'm with the right team.
Right, here's what you told me.
Picked an upgrade that'll make everyone totes gels, which is short for
Like, motherfuckers think they coming back, but they not coming back because motherfuckers can't live on their own.
Care package being delivered.
Motherfuckers don't want to move in here
I bet that
because
care
they got to
package has some
clean
sweet
up
gear
this
for us.
bitch. Nobody
Too much
wants to
ammo
do the
left.
fucking work.
Better look for more.
So, because you need a place to stay and you're willing,
New kill leader appointed.
right? You got a year. You got a year at this price. Fixed at this price.
What's extra supplies?
How about that?
One sec, healing up.
Let us go there.
Attention. Delivery replicator.
5 seconds. Ring's not too far.
From
I'm
the
okay with that.
mailman.
Replicator incoming.
One sec, healing
But
up.
it was, here's, you got a year at this price. I'll never forget this. It's not the first, no, it's not the only person that did it. You got a year at this price. We're going to sublet it to you because that's just, you know, the contract is here. Motherfuckers,
I am taking fire.
it was a hoarder. Shit fucked up. Nobody else,
Bam to the woozle.
nobody in the family want to clean it, so I'd rather sublet it to you because I know you want to take care of it. To turn around after I get the bitch looking nice and pristine, or at least nice enough to be like, oh,
Guess I'm running out of
you know, alive. Fuck out.
Using the decoy escape.
Taking a bit to heal.
Reloading. Give my shield a recharge. Contact.
Got bamboozled.
Right. Like, shit, for some reason, it's just hard for my black ass to get a fucking,
Nope.
right, it's hard for my black ass to get a fucking play.
Yeah, let's relax. I got everything under control.
You're the kill leader.
And that I ain't got a job. It ain't that I ain't got the funds.
Give my shield to recharge.
Just my black ass can't do shit.
1 sec, healing up. Sending out my decoy.
You know, not that I wasn't making good money, making good money.
I think this place needs a little more.
It's like, no,
me.
you can't.
Let us explore
Because,
that.
fuck you, nigga. And Hardy, with a hard ER at the end.
Let's go that way.
Just a sec, crafting it up. Bad guy over there.
Rings nearby.
Reloading.
Roger.
Fuck 'em.
Go out and
I
bamboozle
told
him.
you from jump.
Yes.
Heard that.
You know, it's about stability for my daughter.
Opening fire. You got bamboozled. Reloading. Enemy shield.
Off the mic. Enemy spotted. Taking fire. Dropping the ground. Hostile. Getting close. Give it another shot. Got company out there.
Sending a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not the decoy?
Spotted. Double timing.
For some reason, it's a problem for me. You know, I put 20 hours into cleaning that apartment just to make it presentable. $20 hours. No bullshit. 4 hours, 5 days a week. For a motherfucker to be like, damn, you gotta go. Or you gotta share with this motherfucker now. What the fuck? The whole point of me being here by myself was to be able to build for my daughter. I need a stable home for my daughter so my daughter see her father in a stable place. To be a positive role model for my daughter. Fucking right, I feel away. Fucking right, I feel away. Nah, because I'm like, it's stability. I need a stable place for my daughter. She like, it's my mom's place, but she's too old to take care of herself. She slipped, she fell. I'm not touching shit.
This ring's got
It's
a date
moving on
with
its
me,
own.
myself, and I.
She
Lucky
slipped, she
ring.
fell because she's a hoarder. She don't like to throw away shit.
Everything wanted to kill
She
me.
hurt herself.
This'll be relaxing.
So now, after she get out the hospital, she got to come stay with me. She thinks she's going to move back into her place. She's not, because she can't take care of herself.
Round one.
I am master of the
You
jungle.
got a year left on the lease. The lease, the rent is this. We'll split it in half because of all the work you got to do.
Replicator being delivered.
Like, shit.
Replicator incoming.
After I'm done, I'll give you what's needed. You know, but since I do got to clean this bitch, that's cool.
Oh, this is the best part.
Because I need a stable place. I need this, like, it's a year left on the lease. Got at least a year. Like, oh, cool. Don't worry about it. It put me in a good position. I could save a little bit of money. I could save actually a little bit more than a little bit of money to get myself together.
Ring's closed. 1 more minute.
You know? Motherfuckers did me dirty. Did me motherfucking dirty. Try to say I'm the fucking problem. Suck my dick. What come on the tip? That's how I feel about it, and that's how I will continue to feel about it. This is what was told to me. Motherfuckers come in there stealing my shit and all types of shit.
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
That's how my brother got a key, and you know, nah, fuck that. What is motherfuckers coming here for when I'm not here? If you need anything, I'll be here. Got mad when I changed the lock after motherfuckers done already stole shit from me.
Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this.
Got mad when I changed the lock. Fuck you mad, right? How the fuck you mad I changed the lock after y'all stealing from me?
I think this place needs a little more me.
It's just what it is. It's the truth.
Care package being delivered. Care package coming down. Helpful if you need gear or a top up.
Whether you want to hear it or not, it's the truth.
Bamboozles for the foozles. Yeah, I said it.
Right. Like, yeah. I don't give a fuck what you say, you say it.
Evo harvester here.
It's just, there's the truth. There's the truth, and then there's trying to save face.
Evo harvester here, team people.
Save face by telling the motherfucking truth. I never respect a motherfucker that can't, you know. I lost all respect for a motherfucker. And you know, I love that motherfucker like
Bam to the
auntie.
woozle. Yeah, sending out a decoy.
You know, motherfuckers been there since.
It's dupes o'clock.
Over there.
Get out there and bamboozle.
Right there.
Recharging shields. You got bamboozled.
Hi, enemy there. Enemy, good. Right there. Look, opponent is close. Enemy close. Close to shield.
Leveled up. I'll pick an upgrade while you line up for autographs. Who do I make this out to?
Put down some prey. Raise their... Go. Rival here. Taking shots here. I prey here. Getting shot
Let's go
at.
here.
Replicator incoming.
Target's right in front of me.
Ring close. Yes. Down another. Recharging shield.
Recharging my shields. What? Not today, Kapatid. You got people depending on you.
Just is what it is.
Just gotta patch myself up.
It's
Giving my
what
shield
you
a
right.
recharge. Now that.
Recharging my shield. 1 sec.
10 seconds. The ring's basically knocking on the door.
Right, don't change the fact of what you said. But then there's the
Outside the
truth
ring
to
is
it.
where the stupid
What is
die.
the truth to it?
Let's get inside.
Like, motherfucker said it was cool. Motherfuckers like, you cool. You know, it's just like I left a sour taste in my mouth.
Care package being
That's the truth of the matter.
Send in a decoy.
Regardless of what a motherfucker say or how you
Check
feel
it
about
out.
it,
Care package coming in.
that's the truth of the matter. Like, you know, felt like I peer pressure.
Our worm food.
Like, shit don't work.
Bam! There goes a
Pressure is
boozle.
cool with me.
Something like that.
And that's the truth of it. We out here talking about truth.
Decoy escape deployed.
attention.
Shoot down another.
Everything I got. It's yours. One squad stands.
Bam goes the boozle.
Right here.
You got bamboozled.
Right? Just sitting here telling me that I'm right. That I'm lying when it's like, here's the truth of the shit. Right? Like you can't deny what you said.
You are the Apex champions.
Here's what was said. Right. Regardless of how you feel, motherfuckers like shit. Don't worry, you cool. Yeah, but I'm a little bit more sensitive than most. People don't know what it's like to feel alone. Sleeping on cold floors, hungry. Shit like that, just so a motherfucker could be elevated. Then when a motherfucker get elevated, how they look down on you. Right? Because they compare you to your peers. Who's more than your peers than your brothers? Like out of all of them, you the only one that got problems.
Today will be one of those experiences you'll sit back and say, oh yeah, I remember that.
Nothing like cold steel on a hot day.
Oi, Bam, are you watching? This one's for you. But only if I win.
Nah, you're not as bad, I guess, compared. This one ain't doing shit. Get a job, bum.
Round
Ah,
one.
looky here.
Beginning
I've
ring
mastered the
countdown.
jump.
Next ring's far. Wow, really far. No worries, I can be fast.
Right? At least you're not as bad as this.
This is the best part.
Get a job, bum.
Replicator.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think a nigga was missing was a job. That's when I decided. I ain't gonna say that's when I decided. But I am a productive person. My shit. Even though I'm discouraged.
I think we should go
Because
there.
I could never rap as good as this motherfucker. Pause. I love my best friend. That's my bestie.
Right here.
And they're hitting me.
Move there.
Down.
Alright, a little discouraging.
Tango near me.
Alright, I could never rap as good as this motherfucker.
Speed on left. A broken enemy shield.
I became a rapper.
Recharge.
Decided to focus. Why? Because I'm not for
Way to
these
take first
streets.
blood.
I am not a nigga for these streets.
Ring closes in 30. Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
This upgrade, my ultimate's ready to rock.
Attention.
Watch my back.
Evo harvester.
The first. Ronald got a 9 like Wu-Tang. Wu shit. Thumbs down to the full shit. Sets up for this new shit. Hands up for the loose shit. One verse like 2 bricks. Each bar like 1 rock. Each word like 2 hits. Got niggas has 2 bricks. Standing on the couch hollering out, ooh shit. Niggas only on business. Ronald need a rollie by Christmas. Ronald need a rollie by July. And another rollie by Christmas. Nigga, I know cause I did this. But I keep it on the low, no witness. For my whole heart in this rap shit. But I done did a lot of shit and I done seen a lot of shit. But my lips sealed like chapstick. Did my best to get them out the streets so they don't get killed by that bitch. Gotta keep it moving, can't sit still in that traffic. So savage. Dumb shit, I ain't with it. But if you wanna run shit, then let's get it. That was the first verse. I'm like, oh shit. Like obvious, I can't say it's obvious. Cause I'm sitting here playing the game by myself. And I hear my verse, and I hear verses on other shit. So we talking about obvious. What the fuck is obvious?
Package coming in.
How about moving there?
Sitting here playing the game. I got 4 songs. Just easy 4 songs. Just sitting here playing the game by myself. I can't tell you who's what from where. And it's just the fact. I'm not crazy for that. I'm crazy for thinking I know. You assuming you make an ass of yourself.
Half the squads are left.
That was the first song though I heard.
Go Bazoomba,
Now, hold up.
Care
Oh
package
shit.
over there.
That shit dope.
2 other squads left. Stay focused. Roger. New kill leader. If they're getting
Popos.
cocky, they're getting sloppy.
Could be the Popos. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time what I say,
Go out and bamboozle them.
you know, has hit the police hand. Kind of how, from what I
I
believe,
think this place needs a little more.
kind of how motherfuckers got in trouble.
Ring countdown.
Like it's easy to put 2 and 2 together.
Work. We're inside the next ring.
Just need confirmation. Motherfuckers like this person's death is associated with that person's death.
Check out that replicator coming in.
Then they like, oh, it's that person's death. I'm like, so they must be celebrating that person's death. I hope a motherfucker not out here with these assholes.
To the rescue. You got bamboozled. Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not the decoy? Enemy shield. Back down.
Safety's off,
Right.
folks.
This person's
Enemies
death
near.
is associated with that
Ambush,
person's death.
Safety's off, folks. Enemies
It's the
near.
anniversary of this person's death. That means it's the anniversary of that person's death. And if they're associated, motherfuckers still might harbor a grudge. Motherfuckers harbor a grudge, there may be weapons involved. And if somebody I care is associated with these people, knowing they're not into that shit, I'm worried. I hope this asshole ain't out here with these assholes. Sure enough, asshole out here with these assholes. And that's how asshole got bumped off. Right. I don't say shit unless it's necessary. Like, I put you in a position to say shit. Motherfuckers tried to get me bumped off with some guns. I ain't into that shit. Motherfucker hit me with the, hey, I got some guns, sell. No, it's like, you know anybody with guns to sell?
Great.
Because
That's what I keep telling myself.
my man find them all up.
Battery? Check.
Fuck no.
Check.
I'll check for you though. Right? I don't know nobody with no gun.
I'm ready
No.
for a match.
So I don't hang out with motherfuckers that play the gun. I'm like, oh, look what I got. Go ahead, hold it. I'm straight.
I've mastered the jump.
It's cool, man. Go ahead, hold it. I'm straight, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nigga selling guns to the police and shit.
Replicator being delivered.
Follow the leader. Replicator here.
You know,
falling
again,
down.
he make a sale, become like, you know, that's my connect right there.
Nailed it.
Like, nigga, if that ain't obvious, then niggas the police. Not your ass lost in the sauce. Man, you can't tell them motherfuckers. No, you can't tell them motherfuckers police, nigga. I'm not even a hood. I'm not even a street dude. I grew up in the hood. I can't say I'm not hood. I'm not a street dude, and I know that's the fucking police.
Evil harvester here.
Either your ass out here setting people up, right? Like, fuck no, I'm not touching that shit, nigga. I ain't buy that shit. That ain't my. I'm not touching that gun.
I'm running out of ideas.
Fuck around with you.
Contact with hostile. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Right there. Enemy down.
It's a long way down.
Contact with enemy here. Enemy spotted. Over there.
Down to that. And bam goes the boozle. Ha. Garage here to save the day.
Movement in progress.
Zach, you're coming with me.
No,
Already in the next ring. I
Shit,
smell
not.
victory. Smells like. Man, what
hell nah, I ain't
Just
touching
giving my
that shit.
shields a recharge.
No,
Oh yeah. Now that's an upgrade.
motherfucker, like, that's the police. Kind of forced their hand. Next thing you know, the following day or so, motherfucker getting ready.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package on its way.
Yeah. Right? If I wouldn't agree, you know, I wouldn't have said shit. You know, we all looking like, that's my man's right there. Black Suburban, 4 deep, thick ass Mexicans. Like, nah, that ain't cartel, buddy. No tattoos. No indicator of,
Bam. Bam.
right. Like, no indicator that they street. Like, you don't have to,
Attention.
it's just certain movement, right? It's just certain movement. You like, you know.
Bad news.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
It's right. It's just
Gotcha.
Recharging
Hey,
my
Nate.
shields. 1 sec.
the motherfuckers obvious.
Just giving my shields a reach. Here, take that. He'll fix you up.
Recharging shields.
Right, you just know a person that you like, that motherfucker's bad news. Or, right, as a person that try to stay out of trouble,
Recharging my shields.
you know a motherfucker that's trouble, end of the day. Like, that motherfucker's trouble, but they're different trouble. They're not, I'm gonna come spray up the block, And you know,
Tossing down my
these
hand.
niggas ain't El Chapo trouble. That's if you in these streets, that's trouble for you, trouble.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Broken enemy shield.
If it is murder game, it is Hunger Game.
Enemy there. Making contact with enemy. Okay, down right here.
Bamboozles for the foolsals. It works. It rhymes.
Nigga, I don't even hear no fucking game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Right to the squad.
Reloading. Contact. Close. I'm spotted. Contact with hostile. Down an enemy.
Bamboozles for the foolsals.
Go. Rifle
That's better
here.
in my mind.
To say have access to a gun versus
Hostile close.
carry a gun.
Hey, a new upgrade. Spiffy.
Enemy here.
Might have
Wait,
access to a
Did you
gun.
say that?
Carry a gun.
Rifle here. Listen up. I'm getting shot.
Ring closing. Attention. There is a new kill
Recharging my
leader.
shields. Big up to us.
Bamboozles for the foolsals.
Nah, it regardless, it don't change the fact that right, motherfuckers going, they going. Motherfucker fuck, quote unquote, my girl.
Care package being delivered.
Like,
Care package on its way.
she gone. Fuck can I do?
Recharging my shields.
Either break up with her or we gonna be sharing this bitch. Ain't nothing I could do about that. My daughter's future, stability for my daughter. This motherfucker's not listening. I'm a whole fucking father out here. I'm a responsible father at that. I'm just not. Right.
Beginning ring countdown.
Because, you know, what's the saying? The first man to break a woman's heart is her father. Trying to at least be a good role model when she look at me. She like, you know, even though I might think some men ain't shit, I can't say men ain't shit because my dad was a good man.
Care package over here.
I heard that.
Right.
Go ahead.
Can't say all men ain't shit because my dad is a good
Enemy
dad.
shield broken. Reloading. Target spotted. Opponent is close. Broke their shields.
Because it's just the most
Send a
powerful
decoy.
gun
Wait, how do I know
in the
I'm
game.
decoy?
Target over there. Enemy here.
Sniper snipe.
Downed another.
If all snipers did the same damage, would it matter which one you got?
Reloading. It's off. Rival here. Rival here. Shield now. Enemy shield broken. Reloading.
You are the Apex champions.
Right. If a motherfucker gone, they gone. End of the day, how you feel about it? I could be mad you fucked my bitch. Or my ex-girlfriend at this point. Or we could share that bitch. Thank you. But there's not shit I could do about that. Except be mad. Because I could be mad, I could fight you, I could want to shoot you. That's not going to stop this bitch from fucking you or fucking the next man. People do what they want. Thank you. Thank you.
Could we end a few careers today?
Now that I got a sub, I try to give away free stuff every blue moon. I got a couple free things
So I like to have a little fun. So what?
that I could give away. It'd have to be a day that I could sit and just do this shit all day. So it don't change the fact that if motherfuckers going, they going.
Sending out my decoy.
Joker here.
Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy.
Joker right here.